High school basketball is on there. Once again, it's doubleheader action, and we're in Burns for today as the Burns Broncs will play host to the Pine Bluffs Hornets in Class 2A action. High school hoops on 1480 KRAE is being brought to you by our fine sports sponsors. Now let's send it out to Burns High School for basketball action ×2 as the Lady Broncs of the Bronx entertain the Lady Hornets and Hornets of Pine Bluffs in back-to-back action. Before the opening tap of the ladies contest, let's check in with our pregame show right here on 1480 KRAE Cheyenne.
Good afternoon, late Saturday afternoon. Larry Proietti along with Nick Proietti. We are live at Burns High School, home of the Chutes, as the junior varsity contest wraps up. And the Hornets ×2, a renewed rivalry, as both these teams now will be doing their business in Class 2A. I'm Larry Proietti along with Nick Proietti. We step away from the Class 4A ranks, do some 2A basketball, and Nick, even though the drive a little hazy coming up through into Burns, but tell you what, has not deterred the fans from both Pine and Burns to come out here for double-barreled action.
Yeah, again, it's rivalry renewed here this afternoon. Again, late evening here in Burns. Again, it's going to be ×2 a contest that, again, we'll have over in Pine later on in the season as well, too. But, again, it is rivalry renewed, so to speak, where, again, for Burns, they moved down from Class 4A to Class 2A, part of the Southeast Quadrant with the Pine Bluffs Lady Hornets and Hornets. So Battle of Laramie County about to at least happen for, again, the boys and girls action coming up. Again, looking forward to it. A difference of two different high schools as well, too, or at least two different programs, at least kind of if you want to compare. First up,
with
again,
success.
Yeah, talking success, especially on the state tournament level, state championships. For the Lady Hornets of Pine Bluffs, again, they've won 3 state titles in their at least history for the Pine Bluffs Lady Hornets. Again, last recently winning in 2016. Compare that to the Burns Lady Broncs. They have not won a state title in program history. On the boys' side for the Pine Bluffs Hornets, they've won 5 in total. They are defending 2A champs from last year. Again, they won in 22, 2018, 2016. You go back to 1983 and 1980 for the Burns Broncs on the guys' side. Again, they won 3 state championships. But again, most recent one was for them was back in 1972. So Pine has had a lot more recent success, especially on the boys' side. Girls kind of took a little step back this season compared to last couple of seasons. Again, gotta imagine in this contest as we go through the high school ranks, Pine on both sides of the ball is going to have kind of the clear favorite, or at least going to be the team with a little bit of an edge factor heading into it, especially in the boys contest. Again, Pine Bluffs Hornets, they are the #1 team in Class 2A.
Well, the Burns Broncs and the Lady Broncs already behind the 8 ball as they both lost last night to the Lost Lady Tigers and Tigers. High school hoops on 1480 KRAE, the double dip being brought to you by Meridian Trust Auto Credit Union, MHP, LLP, Lennox Autobot, and the Glasses Retail Center, Cheyenne Regional Medical Center, Halliday Motors, Platte Valley Bank, Merritt Plumbing and Heating, Cheyenne Urological, Cheyenne Pack and Chip the Gill Window Company, Key of Cheyenne, Wyoming Department of Transportation, Ice and Snow, please take it slow. First Tier Bank, Burns and Auto Service, 2 doors down, Medicap Pharmacy, Page and Back Lane number 1. John, stands for our couple of glitches here, and we probably will have some glitching. We almost see coming up in our pregame show. Lindsey Forbes and Barry Ward back. That coming up after this 60-second timeout. You're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
Each of us comes with a different story, a different way of looking at the world. So whatever it is that makes you different will make all the difference. I'm General C.Q. Brown Jr. Come join us.
Suddenly it's all so clear with Gill Windows. Your home deserves the very best, that's what we give to you. When it comes to vinyl windows, no need to be confused. manufacture in Wyoming, build them all right here. 'Cause we know the climate, suddenly it's all so clear with Gill windows.
Conference matchup again, the I-80 East matchup here with the county teams. Let's talk about your preseason. You got a young team. And again, you don't have the back like most coaches were, especially when I'm doing 4A ranks, they got a roster full of seniors.
Right.
You've got a lot of youth mixed in with some veteran talent. So during the preseason, did you see some things that meshed together to get you ready for the conference?
For sure. Our younger kids, we're just trying to get them a lot of minutes, and they're coming along. They're going to be able to help us down the stretch. And we had a tough start to our season with a lot of 3A schools and some of the out-of-state schools we played. So we're just trying to bring our young kids along as quick as we can, and so that they can help us, once we get deep into this conference play. So.
Aside from W's and L's, and again, sometimes that's how kids are measured. But,
right.
Again, like you mentioned, 3A schools are always tough, especially when you go out of state to play teams. How do you build up that psyche for especially the younger kids? Because the older kids, they've been through the wars.
Right. So that's been tricky. That's been something we've really been, we've talked about. We're not measuring wins and losses right now. We're just trying to, yeah, Coach. We're just trying to every time we play, and we're more focused on, what we're doing and what we need to take care of, and less focused on the opponents right now. Or that had been our approach, just, to keep our young kids.
Listen at this Class 2A. Obviously, we know Lusk is going to be pretty doggone good.
Yep.
They beat Burns last night. So let's talk a little bit about this conference. Again, any given night or afternoon, it's up for grabs.
I feel like it really is. You've got Lingle in there too. It's going to be, fast and scrappy. Lusk, Bird. I do think I'm in Southeast in our conference. I know they're 1A, but they're going to be pretty tough to beat. They returned chip team, so else I think it's going to be a tough fight.
And finally, Burns Bronx here, Enemy Gymnasium, where you get that opportunity to have an impact over your place. Let's talk about renewing this rivalry, especially for conference, and talk about the conference game for you.
Well, I think it'll be important for us to be able to handle their pressure tonight, and if we can do that, then I think we have a chance. But that'll be the key, and it'll be our young kids helping us with that. So
I like how you turned your back there, so Coach Warden doesn't hear what you have to say. All right.
Coach Warden knows.
Yeah. All right. Matter of fact, just real quick here, alert our engineer. Go ahead and keep it going, because we've got Barry Ward up here next. Again, Lindsay Forbes, good luck to you today, and we will hopefully get a chance to talk to you maybe on the post-game show.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Lindsay Forbes, head coach of the Pine Bluffs Lady Hornets, joined us here on 1480 KRAE. We're going to get Barry Ward to step on in, so that works out perfectly for us. We'll get back-to-back coaches on our pregame show. Again, we know him as the AD out here, but he also gets a chance once in a while. Don't be tall on me here, guy. We get to talk to him as Barry Ward, head coach of the Burns Lady Bronx. We'll get him to scoot on over to the picture here. All right, Barry, last night you were in action against the Lady Tigers of Bluffs. And again, on any given night in this conference, especially 2A, teams going to sneak up on each other. But last night, not the night you really wanted for your Lady Bronx.
We did not shoot the ball good at all. We were like 16 of 60 from the floor. And all the credit to Lusk. I mean, they played their hearts out. So, yeah, we were just a little flat.
We've had you on the Pro Show, and we talked about, your preseason schedule. And again, sometimes you have to learn your kids as well. You got some veteran kids that come back, but the newer ones have to learn your style, and you got to learn how they play.
Absolutely. And, we try to rotate our lineup pretty often and just try to find a group of kids that can flow together and play basketball.
In this 2A conference, and again, too, one of the nice things is I like the matchups. Again, we did South and East last night over in Cheyenne. I like this county matchup always between Burns and Pine. It's got to be exciting, especially for our bedroom communities that really like to see their kids perform on the floor.
Absolutely, and we haven't got to play each other in quite a few years. I think it's been 4 years since we played each other, so because we've been in different leagues. So it'll be fun to renew the rivalry.
All right, so let's look at Bluffs. Let's look at Lingle. Let's throw Burns. Let's throw Pine in the mix. This is a pretty doggone good conference.
It's pretty competitive, and every team is well coached, and you're going to have to play your best basketball every night to get a win.
Barry Ward joining us on our pregame show. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. Starting lineups, it will be the Lady Bronx playing host to the Lady Hornets here inside the chute at Burns High School. We're back after the 60-second timeout. You're listening to High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
Fat Boys Tire and Auto.
When you need tires or auto repairs, find the Fat Boys. The Fat Boys family has been serving Wyoming and Nebraska for over 50 years, and we offer your family the best selection and service in the region with expert advice and quality work done right the first time. Get price quotes and schedule service at fatboystires.com.
Before you go flat, you better go fat. Fat Boys Tire and Auto.
For 17 years at Kia of Cheyenne, we have strived to offer the best value in a new vehicle. I'm AJ Miller, and the new 2023 Kia Seltos will take on the roads with rugged capabilities for all climates. The 2023 Kia Seltos has available all-wheel drive, 10-inch touchscreen, heated seats, and turbocharged power. With the new Kia, get one of the best warranties in the business. Come into Kia of Cheyenne, call 775-0123 or go to kiaofcheyenne.com, and we'll make it easy.
All the Taco Tuesday excitement at Taco John's can really start to mix things up. Just look at these delicious simmering Tuesdays. And on this taco, Tuesdays are only $1.19. See you on taco at Tuesday John's. Oh, whoops, Taco John's.
Hey guys. He's not wearing anything.
What? Hi, I'd like to order a hot chocolate, please. What? Are you...
Burns Bronx Band performing for us. Let's get into the starting lineups. First for the visiting Lady Hornets of Pine Bluffs, as they're in their travel purple uniform, gold numerals with the white outline. Pine Bluffs across the front, and this is the way they're going to line up with Abby Gray in the backcourt. She's 5'8" and a senior. She'll be joined by Kayla Beimer, who's a 5'6" junior. In the middle will be Jessica Hoffman. She's 6 foot and a sophomore. On the wings will be Reese Graves. She's 5'9", a freshman. And Hannah Wallingbull, she is 5'10" and a senior for head coach Lindsey Forbes. As Lady Hornets check in 4-10 on the season.
Making 5-10 with the recent victory. So again, Lady Hornets coming in 5-10 in Class 2A.
For the Lady Bronx of Burns, this is the way they're going to line up with Jordan Grease in the backcourt. She's 5'7" and a junior. She'll be joined by Soraya Acklin, who's a 5'6" junior. In the middle will be DJ Cower. She is 5'10" and a senior. At one wing will be Savannah Kirkbride. She is a junior. And at the other wing will be Brooke Hansen. She is 5'8" and a junior for head coach Barry Ward. As the Lady Bronx, and you may correct me on this one too, Nick, I have them as 5-8, 0-1 in conference.
I got them at 6-9. Again, they should be at least 0-2 in conference. But again, either way, again, two teams that sit right now pretty at least near in the standings in Class 2A, as again, this is another conference game. Again, last year it was pretty much interclass, again, interconference or interclass matchup. Again, Burns Lady Bronx last season, again, part of Class 3A, moved down to 2A here this season. So again, they now take on the Pine Bluff Lady Hornets twice in a season, which again goes through that conference overall, and again regards their regional tournament in Class 2A. But here we are again. This is game 1 and 2 happening here today. Again, girls and boys action battle in Laramie County. Burns versus Pine Bluff, especially here in this girls contest. This has a lot of weight again for positioning, for seeding, as we again look and turn our eyes to that regional tournament in a few weeks coming up, or at least again about a few months away for again these teams.
Hoffman and Hanson will move to center circle. Burns in the home white, orange numerals, black outline with Bronx across the front and the Bronx logo on their side of their shorts. Again, this is the shoot in Burns. The tap is up, comes down into the hands of the Lady Hornets and Kelsey Bymer. She'll give it off to Graves. Pine Bluff's going left to right across your radio dial. Swing it over to the corner to Bymer. Bymer brings it out to Gray. He now backs it up between the rings, now near center court. Over to Bymer. Bymer outside on the right side with a left-hand dribble. Swing it around over to Gray. Gray on the wing. Down low they go to Hoffman. Game's first foul. Missed shot by Hoffman, but we'll see who will be ticketed for the foul. It looks like it's going to be in Hanson.
The first team foul call against Burns Lady Bronx here. Stop of the clock, 7:29 here. Again, in the high school game, 8-minute quarters. Again, no shot clock here in Class 2A as well, same as 4A.
Hoffman banks it on home and good. Last night we had a couple of running clocks.
We had back-to-back, unfortunately, going against Cheyenne South as they took on Cheyenne East.
Second shot on the way by Hoffman. That one's off the back of the iron, batted around, ends up in the hands of Grease as she pushes it down quickly for the Bronx. Grease wants to get inside, then kicks it on back to Cower. Her long-range jumper is no good. Battle for the rebound, save by Hanson. Grease, now they'll lock and load with Eklund for a long-range three. That won't go. Cleared away by Graves. Graves quickly to Bymer, into the corner to Gray, far side. Back to Bymer. On top, they'll go to Graves. Now in between the rings to Bymer. A drive inside, then she'll dump it back out to Gray. Gray to Graves. And Gray has the ball taken away. He's trying to lob it down low. Cower takes it away and quickly into the hands of Grease. Grease on the far side to Eklund. Eklund on top. They'll go to Cower. Cower pull up with a running right hand from 14. That is no good. Kept alive by Eklund. Back to Cower. This is DJ. Will fire it over on the far side into the hands of Hanson. Hanson now to Grease. Grease inside. Triple teamed. As Pine Bluff showing man-on-man. Hoffman on the switch with Cower. They'll get it to Grease. She'll take it inside with a running right hand. Good.
And just like that, points on the board for the Burns Lady Bronx. Have a 1-point advantage.
So it's 2-1, and we played 2 minutes of basketball. Bymer, far side to Gray. Now on top to Graves. Graves over to Hoffman. Far side, Gray. Again, staying outside the arc with Bymer. You can tell that Burns already in that zone. They're going to be locked and loaded on that zone.
Both defenses very stingy here.
Hoffman trying to get inside, has to send it back out to Bymer. In the corner, they go to Gray. Down low, they go to Hoffman. You know they want to go to the big. She misses the shot. Wallenbull comes down with the offensive board. Her shot in the hands of Kirkbride. Kirkbride, Cower. Cower will pull up, and she can't get it to fall. Save. Hanson right into the hands of Gray. Gray pushing it down quickly for the Lady Hornets. Loses it in the lane. And then a tie-up for the jump ball between Graves along with Kirkbride, and the ball will be out to the Lady Bronx. Leading 2-1.
Yeah, changing the possession arrow there. Again, as the Burns Lady Bronx with 1-point advantage. Again, 2-1. 5:06 remain here in the first quarter.
Hanson, far side. over the timeline, meets up with Wallingbull. Again, you got the Lady Bronx in a zone and Pine in man-on-man. Down low they go to Kirkbride. She's triple teamed right away. Then they send it back out to Grease. Behind her for the three is Savannah Kirkbride. So Savannah Kirkbride hitting the big trifecta makes it 5-1 in favor of the Lady Bronx.
Crowd gets excited here. Again, a full house here in the chute in Burns for this
Gray.
Laramie County battle.
Into the corner. Beimer back to Gray. Now to Graves. Graves tries on Powell. Blocks from behind. Ball kept alive along the baseline. I think last touch by the Lady Bronx. I think it might have went off Hanson.
Take this opportunity right now. Again, remind folks we are live on the YouTube site, 1480 KRAE's YouTube channel. Again, audio, as we had issues last night. Again, we are still working with that. Again, we have to go through a unique system here today, so bear with us on the audio side.
Hoffman on top, has the ball knocked away. Wallingbull can't come away with it. It's in the lane. Hoffman saves it into the hands of Gray. Gray on the angle on the near side. Now they go over to the wing to Graves. Back inside they go to Hoffman. Banks at home from 15.
Make the score 5-3 advantage Burns.
So Burns 5 and Jessica Hoffman 3 for the Lady Hornets. Eklund goes on top to Hanson. Far side over to Grease. Grease. Now to Cower. Kirkbride. Everybody getting a piece of the basketball. And they're going to say no shot.
There will be a foul, though, called against the Lady Hornets. They'll pick up their first here of the half.
That'll be on Graves.
The ball will stay with the Lady Bronx.
So Wallingbull will come out, and Avery Sweeter. She's a 5'11" freshman. So she'll come in. Inside, breaking free is Savannah Kirkbride for the easy layup, and she's got 5, and it's a 7-3 score. And Lindsey Forbes says, we got to regroup here, young ladies. 3:25 here in the first period. It's Burns 7, Pine 3. Back after this 30-second timeout. You're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
Don't fumble with your family dinner tonight. Score extra points at Two Doors Down. Two Doors Down is wired for football season and with a menu that won't penalize your pocketbook. Two Doors Down menu selections are perfect for the active family, from gourmet burgers and bottomless fries to soups and salads to the all-new platters and, of course, your favorite beverages. Tackle your family's cravings tonight at Two Doors Down, 118 East 17th Street. For full menu and specials, go to twodoorsdown.net. Two Doors Down, flippin' great burgers since 2009.
Proietti along with Nick Proietti. We are live inside the chute at Burns High School as the Lady Bronx and the Lady Hornets are our matinee performance. We'll have the nightcap with boys action. And again, the number 2 ranked Hornets will be coming up against the Bronx.
Yeah, looking forward to that action. Do want to pass along a final over in Laramie from the AA. Wyoming Cowboys with the upset, picking up their first Mountain West Conference victory today. They defeat the CSU Rams in their border war, 58-57. So again, the Cowboys getting their first Mountain West Conference victory today at the AA.
Yeah, they needed that one in the worst way. Again, we'll be out to the Lady Hornets with Beimer.
They got a healthy Hunter Thompson, also Hunter Maldonado.
Hoffman down the baseline. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. Beimer lock and load for 3. The lefty couldn't bring rain with that one. Couldn't get the bucket as well.
I was going to allude to again with Hunter Thompson, a former Pine Bluffs product. Again, brought the these championships for the Hornets.
Seems like many, many years ago, for the Hornets when he was there. Foul in the backcourt, and I think Graves go first personal.
And that will be the second foul call against Pine Bluffs.
And with that being said, Hattie Lurwick, another freshman, will come on in, a 5'8" freshman. Graves will have to come on out. Inbounds and the long pass down to Cower. DJ with the left hand, hammered, counts the bucket, and she's fouled. Wow.
The basket is good. Chance for the and one opportunity. Make it 9-3 advantage Burns here.
She had the step on Sweeter and put the biscuit in the basket. So it's 9-3. And she will convert the old-fashioned 3. to make it 10-3 in favor of the Lady Bronx. 2:55 on the Taco John scoreboard here in quarter number 1. Beimer on top to Lurwick. Lurwick on a bounce to Gray. Inside they go to Sweeter, knocked out by Grease. And the Lady Hornets will load it up under their bucket. Looks like to the left of the cylinder. Kelsey Beimer to Gray for 3. That one rimmed out right into the waiting arms of Coward. DJ gives it off to Hanson. Eklund back to Hanson from the baseline. She tried to bank it and hit the side of the standard, but she was also pushed by Lurick.
As that'll be the 4th whistle going to get the Lady Hornets. Stop of the clock, 2:34 remaining here in the first.
At the line will be Brooke Hanson shooting 2. First shot is good.
As the lead at least continues to grow here for the Lady Bronx.
Hard to tell that the Lady Bronx lost last night. Second shot on the way, and that one is no good. Ball loose on the floor, and last touch by Kirkbride.
And the ball will go to Pine Bluffs.
11 3-hour score here with 2:30 to go in quarter number 1. Beimer to Lurick. Lurick wasn't alert for the pass. I don't think she was expecting it. Caught it kind of on her shoulder and took an extra step and will walk with it. So a turnover by the Lady Hornets, and Lindsey Forbes right now on the sideline discussing hopefully some contingent plans because things aren't going well for her Lady Hornets. Lurick fouled from behind on the reach, and that will be on Hanson. If that be the case, that's 2 on her.
That'll be the second whistle going to get the Lady Bronx, and it looks like it will go against Hanson, so she'll pick up her second. So keep an eye out. Again, few players right out from both sides, again with foul trouble.
Junior Isabella Laguna comes in. She's 5'5". Inbounds will come to Gray. Gray over to Lurick now to Beimer for the jump shot. Good! On the bucket, she's fouled.
The long
So count the bucket. She'll get the and 1. That's a hard and 1 there for Beimer. The foul was on Laguna, and she will convert.
Just like that, the lead down to 5 for Burns.
Backcourt pressure applied by the Lady Hornets. Grease, Cower, back to Grease, and they will get it over the timeline, and Grease takes it inside, dumps it along the baseline. Laguna was kind of flat-footed, and it goes out.
Another turnover by the Lady Bronx. That's Pine trying to make a charge here to get back into this ball game.
Got a pretty good shot at cutting it down to at least a tray. About a minute 55 to go. Hoffman on the angle, lobbed one down low. Again, Cower all over the place, defensively, offensively, for the Lady Bronx.
Ball will stay with the Lady Hornets.
It'll be Beimer to the left of the hoop. We'll get into Lurick. Lurick now on top to Sweeter. Back over to Beimer in the corner for 3. The lefty. Bang! They're going to say count the bucket. They're going to count it. Or was she out?
No, they got the points on the board. Yeah, so again, it is going to count the 3. Foul will go against Burnt, or at least they got the foul up there right now against Pine.
Yeah, that would be on Lurick. That'll be her second foul. So we got some confusion now. They're going to say that she was on after the shot. Quickly down court, here come the Lady Bronx, and Hoffman sends a message to Cower. She slammed that one out. So give Lurick the bucket, give her the foul, and we got a $1:42 left to go here in period number 1. Laguna on the outside to Eklund. Eklund mishandled it, gets it back with the left hand, couple of dribbles. Kirkbride dumps it down low to Laguna. Laguna had a hard time getting a handle. Finds Kirkbride now to Cower. She'll lock. She'll load for 3. That's good. So DJ with a half dozen here in the first quarter with about 75 seconds to go. Hoffman, top of the key, far side. Gray for the 3. That one will bounce over the standard and out. And out to the Lady Bronx, up by 5, 14-9.
What a thrilling start to this ball game between these two.
Grease in the backcourt finds Kirkbride. Kirkbride off the noggin of Eklund. Luckily, it did go over and back. Eklund will launch a long range three. That won't go. Rebound offensively into the hands of Gower. Can't get it to go. Kind of bounced out a couple of times in a battle for the board between Hoffman and Laguna. And it will be out to Pine.
Jump ball again, possession arrow favor of the Lady Hornets. Again, as we're under 45 seconds remaining here in the first.
14-9 our score. Lurik's pass is tipped. Laguna keeps it alive, but tips it right back to Lurik. Inside they go to Sweeter. Sweeter, nice pivot move. Can't get it to go. Hoffman using the big size. She comes down with the offensive board and the putback. And for Hoffman, she's got a half dozen. And then in the backcourt, we're going to get a foul after the steal. Nice job by Gray to steal it, and the foul will be on Kirkbride. That will be her first, and that will be in the act of shooting.
Her first, team's fourth called against at least the Lady Bronx.
Abby Gray at the line, shooting 2 times. First shot is good. That draws Pine within 2. And we'll see into the lineup Sadie Barrett.
I had a feeling that this contest was just going to be a drag out. Again, ball game all the way to the final second.
Hannah Wallingbull will come back in. She will come in for Hoffman. Hoffman playing all of the first quarter. Gray also has been on that floor for 7 minutes and 34 seconds. Second shot of the way also is good. The lead is 1.
A 1 point advantage for the Lady Bronx.
14-13 our score. Grease in the backcourt. She draws Lurik. Again, Pine has been man-on-man throughout the course of the first quarter. Gower launches a long-range three. That's off the front of the iron. No good. Into the hands of Sweeter on the long rebound. Quickly to Gray with 9 seconds to go. Gray, her pass is taken away. And Grease rushing the shot. She had plenty of time and gets her own rebound. And shoots it up from long range again. Misses. I don't know, for some reason, Grease unloaded with about 8 seconds to go at the top of the key. 14-13 our score after 1 in favor of the Lady Bronx. Are back after a 60-second timeout. You're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
Don't fumble with your family dinner.
Wyoming owned and operated since 1971, Burns Insurance is Wyoming's right choice for your insurance needs. Burns Insurance is a trusted choice, full-service, independent insurance agency offering a full range of commercial, agricultural, and personal insurance products through many national and regional carriers. Let our friendly, experienced agents help you find the right product at the right price for your asset protection. Buy the policy, get the agent at Burns Insurance, your right choice. Find Burns Insurance on Facebook or at burnsia.com.
30 years of service and care for Cheyenne and the surrounding area continues at Cheyenne Auto Repair and Service. Hi, this is Larry Proietti for cars in downtown Cheyenne. This is the only place I take my vehicle for service, be it just an oil change, timing belt, checking on my heating air conditioning unit, and even to replace a burnt-out brake light bulb or worn-out windshield wipers. John and the staff are there to take care of most minor repairs. John is even a TechNet professional. What does that mean to you? He's one of the best when it comes to servicing your car or truck. Check out TechNetProfessional.com today. Open Monday through Friday at 604 West Lincoln Way or call Shine Auto Repair and Service for an appointment at 632-0498.
Lady Bronx lead 14-13. Matinee performance. The nightcap will be boys action. Conference opener for Pine Bluffs, and already the third contest for the Lady Bronx in the conference. They're winless. As Burns opens up the quarter. Grease on top. Had a weird ending to that first quarter. Kicks it back out to Cower for 3. That's going to be well short. Kelsey Beimer skying for the rebound, comes down with it, and brings it down in a hurry to Gray on the far side. Again, going left to right are the Lady Hornets. Lady Hornets with McKenna Thurin in. She's a 5'5" freshman. Hoffman, Gray, back to Thurin. And the ball knocked out down below as they were trying to get it down low to Wallingbull. Knocked away by Sadie Barrett.
The ball will stay with the Lady Hornets here. 7:21 remaining here in the first half.
Beimer into Gray. She'll square for the 3. That one is no good. Long rebound comes out to Gray. Dumps it down low. Hoffman wide open. Kisses it off the glass. And right now it is the Lady Hornets leading 15-14. And Barry Ward wants a quick timeout. So we will get a chance to take a break. Back after this 30-second timeout. You're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
Chick-fil-A at Windmill and Del Range across from Powers Field is a proud sponsor of our high school and LCCC student athletes. Chick-fil-A always offers 2 convenient drive-through lanes to pick up your order if you are on the go. Plus, they have an excellent dining room for the whole family. And remember to order ahead. Use the Chick-fil-A app on your phone. Stop into Chick-fil-A today, open Monday through Saturday, where you can enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Your home for the real chicken sandwich taste. Chick-fil-A, Windmill and Del Range.
We welcome you back to the shoot. Last night, Class 4A, in addition to Cheyenne East getting the sweep, which you heard live on 1480 KRAE, Lady Indians got beat at the buzzer last night by the Lady Plainsmen. And I do believe the boys picked up the win against the Plainsmen. So Cheyenne Central and East out of the shoot, so to speak, 2-0 here in conference.
That's up again. Beautiful matchups coming up next Thursday. Games we'll have here live on 1480 KRAE. Again, it is East versus Central live from Story Gymnasium. That will be fun against that crosstown battle, that old school, at least rivalry renewed.
It is Grease bringing it over the timeline for the Lady Bronx, trying to drive inside, then kicks it over the corner of Laguna for 3. That one burped in and out of the clown's mouth. Rebound pulled down by Walling Bull. She'll drop it back to Beimer. Beimer with the left hand over the timeline. Into the corner far side to Abby Gray. Back on top they go to Hoffman. Hoffman to Thurin. Now over to Gray on the angle on the near side. Down low you go to Walling Bull. She'll kick it back out. Beimer squares with the 3. Perfect look at it. Can't get it to bank home. Laguna comes down with a long rebound. She's on the run. Now we'll find in the corner. Hanson back on top to Grease for 3. That one is good.
Took a couple friendly bounces, fell in, and just like that, Burns with the lead again.
So Jordan Grease with the tray makes it 17-15. Thurin, far side over to Gray. Taco John scoreboard with 6:10 to go here in the first half. Hoffman to Beimer. They keep it outside. Thurin. She had the wide open shot, bypassed it, gets it inside to Gray. Pull up for 15, can't get that one to bank. And Grease comes away with a long rebound. She'll bring it down quickly. Has Hoffman to beat. Gets by Hoffman. Puts it up and in.
Talk about explosion of speed right there on the inside.
19-15 in favor of the Lady Bronx. Beimer has Hoffman come out for it in between the loops. Now into the corner. Beimer open for the long-range 3. The rainbow is good. Oh, what a shot.
And we're going to have an injury timeout for the Lady Hornets.
And that would be Hoffman, who went back after the Beimer three-pointer as she was trying to retreat back to defense and fell on the floor. That is not a good sign to see.
It looked like it might be a knee issue.
And she is having a hard time right now trying to bend that knee. She's going to get up.
And hopefully it's just a good old-fashioned cramp.
Yeah, one of those cramps you get in the calf, and they are painful, and she's walking it off, so good for her. And Cameron Carjanis, the junior varsity coach, walking her off. She's in a little bit of pain, but again, being tough. And now we'll go on to the bench. So it was one of those where she just was backing up, and all of a sudden, boom, the legs just gave out on her, but she walked off under her own power. Sweeter will come back in for Hoffman. Quickly to Grease. Grease walks in as she looked like took an extra step, misses the shot as it kissed off the front of the iron. Beimer quickly down court to Gray. 19-18 our score. Thurin, top of the key. Near side to Beimer on the wing. Far side over to Gray. She'll square for the 3. Bang! Abby Gray with the tray.
And now we go back and forth between these two. Pine Bluffs with the lead.
It's 21-19. Grease at the point. Brings it inside, then kicks it back out. Hanson's jumper, that one won't go. And the rebound battle for Beimer will take it away from Thurin and bring it down. 4:40 on the Taco John scoreboard. Beimer terminates the dribble. Far side to Thurin in the corner. They go to Gray. Gray will not take the shot. She draws cower. and will be pushed. DJ arguing with her hands to the official as she will pick up the personal foul. That's only her first.
That'll be team's fifth whistle against Burns. Stop the clock, 4:31 remaining here in this first half. Can we await fans to at least get situated here at the shoot?
Yeah, it's tight here in the shoot. One of these places. We'll get to that in a second. Here, Grease steals the ball with the left hand, left it on the front rim, and then will go off her knee. But again, a very small gymnasium. Again, not the Hoosiers type, but again, where you have the sides that are so close to the action, and people are walking back and forth throughout the course of the game.
It's kind of a double stand version of the rack at LCCC, and just how tight knit that building is.
Thurn, Wallingbull saves the errant pass, tries to get it over to Gray. Gray forced one into Wallingbull, knocked away, taken away by Eklund. Eklund with a lefty, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Hanson. She misses from short range, and Thurn will come away with the basketball. Couple of short-range efforts by the Lady Bronx, but nothing to fall in the bucket. Thurn, Beimer with the left hand. Terminates the dribble on the wing on the far side. Try to force it to Sweeter. Saved by Cowart. No, it will be out last touch by the Lady Bronx.
Ball will stay with the Lady Hornets again with the lead advantage here, up 21-19. 3:33 remaining here in the first half.
Reese Graves checking in for Wallingbull.
This first half that has had a lot of fireworks between both squads. Again, this battle of Laramie County.
It'll be Beimer to bring it in. And we'll send it out on top. Thurn for the three. That one rimmed out. And right into the waiting arms of Cowart. Cowart quickly to Grease. Grease pushes it down in a hurry for the Lady Bronx. Loses the handle of the basketball. Luckily, it's Hanson there. And then trying to get it inside to Kirkbride. She is pushed to the floor. And the foul will be, I think, on Avery. If that be the case, or excuse me, on Avery Sweeter, that would be her second.
Her second, team 6 whistled against Pine Bluffs.
Grease, Cowart from 14. That one no good. Into the hands of Kirkbride. Kick it out to the wing. Grease for three. Jordy Grease has 8 here in the quarter. It's 22-21 in favor of the Lady Bronx. Beimer. Over to Gray, far side. Back to Beimer. Beimer staying outside the perimeter. Into Thurn's hand. Again, man-on-man now by the Lady Bronx defensively. Beimer finds Graves. Baseline jumper good. Reese Graves from about 13 hits the baseline. And a 23-22 lead for the Lady Hornets. Grease quickly down the court to Hanson. Back to Grease. Grease on top of Cowart. Lock, load for three. Off the back of the iron. Rebound. And the long rebound coming out about 18 feet to Beimer. 2:25 to go here in the first half. Graves for three from the wing. Can't get it to go. Rebound into the hands of Eklund. Eklund double team to the backcourt. He finds Grease all alone. Gets it to her. Grease over to Kirkbride. She'll square for the three. Banks it home. Oh, what a shot.
We have a timeout called by the Lady Hornets.
So the Lady Hornets will call a timeout with 2:04 to go here in the half. It's Burns 25, Pine 23. Back after a 30-second timeout. You're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
Wisdom, expertise, compassion, qualities that are the foundation of Cheyenne Urological, with their experienced doctors and their highly trained staff providing top-quality treatment for prostate cancer, urinary tract infections, kidney stones, impotence, and incontinence. You can trust Cheyenne Urological to give you the highest quality urinary care. Now offering the latest in robotic surgery, call Cheyenne Urological at 635-4131. That's 635-4131.
We welcome you back. I'm by Savannah Kirkbride, banking it off the glass and good for the tray. Again, apologize for the interference. We're getting out here. Again, a little bit of weather, a little bit of Verizon problem. So, again, alerting our engineer that, hey, thank you so much for keeping us informed on that end as well. We apologize. Last night, no problems until we went on the air with the live stream.
Thankfully, the video live stream again was A-OK last night, just no audio. Today we have audio, but again, it's a little altered.
Inside they go to Cower. Cower misses the little banker, and we're going to get a whistle. If that's on Hanson on the loose ball foul, that will be her third.
That foul will go against the Lady Bronx. They'll pick up their team 6 here in the half.
And she's going to have to step on out, and Sadie Barrett will have to come back in.
Okay, bear with us on the audio side, again, both on the radio. We had, again, video live stream aspect. Again, we had issues last night, again, with our unit, which has now been fried, but again, new one has been ordered.
Hoffman back into the lineup. Gray to third, and she loses the handle of the basketball. So, in the near court are the Lady Bronx. Down low is Barrett. Barrett will be fouled by Graves, and that's bad news for Reese Graves. That is her third as well. So you've got Hanson and Graves each with 3 personal fouls.
That'll be team 7th called against Pine Bluffs. Bonus time now for the Lady Bronx.
Barrett at the line, shooting 1 and penalty. First shot is good.
The Lady Bronx team who got healthy again post the Christmas break, a part of that Class 2A SmackDown tournament happening here in Burns. Pulling 4 straight wins in a row.
Second shot of the way by Barrett is also good. And the lead now extends out to 4. Backcourt pressure, and Tower will grab Thurin, and she will pick up her second personal, and it'll be shooting time for the Lady Hornets.
Team 7th whistled against at least the Burns Lady Bronx. Both teams in the bonus. Stop the clock with 1:30 to go here before halftime. Again, this is game 1 of 2 happening here. Again, boys action immediately following this contest.
First shot of the way is no good by the freshman. Rebound pulled down by Sweeter. She'll be fouled from behind. So Sweeter using the big frame and tapped on the head by Kirkbride. If that be the case, that would be her second.
Team's 8th whistle against Burns.
So Sweeter will go to the line. She'll shoot a couple of times. Unlike Thurin, who only had 1 shot at. First shot by Sweeter, well off the mark.
Again, this girls' contest a lot on the line here in this ball game. Again, both teams so close.
Second shot on the way, and that one is good. So Sweeter draws Pine within 3 of the Lady Bronx. So coming out is Kirkbride, and it will be Laguna back in. Also on the floor right now is Mayana Siebert. She's a 5'6" youngster. They try to get one inside, and nobody home, and it's taken away by Gray for the Lady Hornets. She'll find Hoffman. On top, they go to Kaylee Beimer. Back out to Gray for 3. That won't go. Sweeter cannot come down with the rebound as she was kind of balancing on the base.
Stops the clock with a bit more remaining. Again, the Lady Bronx with a 3-point advantage.
So Kaylee Beimer back in. She's a 5'6" junior. She comes in for Kelsey.
So these teams playing in front of a full house here this afternoon.
Grease to Barrett, back to Grease down low, and was hoping that Laguna was going to be about 3 feet under the bucket, and unfortunately she wasn't. She was kind of stuck along the baseline, and the turnover will come back to the Lady Hornets. Hoffman in the backcourt, pushes it over the timeline. Finds Sweeter, she'll square for the 3. That is an air ball. Ball hot potatoed around. I think it might have. It's a 27-24 score in favor of Burns. Right. Finds Sweeter wide open off the window and good. The defense basically ran where Hoffman was at.
As we say, they were going to look towards that arc. Instead, forgot on the inside.
Sweeter with an easy biscuit. Here's a long range three launched by Eklund. That will go. The rebound ends up in the hands of Thurin. Thurin in the backcourt, grabbed by Eklund. And Eklund picks up her first. It'll send Thurin to the line to shoot 1 and penalty. And Thurin is 0 for 1.
It'll be the 9th whistle going against Lady Bronx.
McKenna Thurin, a 5'5" freshman.
Pine Bluffs. I have the lead.
Good. We are not in.
He's so evenly matched. And I had a feeling that this game could come down to the wire.
Second shot on the way. That one also was good. And the Lady Hornets grab a 1-point advantage. 28-27. Grease pushing it down quickly. And bumped into by Thurn. And Thurn will pick up the personal foul. That will send Grease to the line. She'll have a shot at one and maybe the free.
Eighth whistle going against the Lady Hornets now.
16 seconds to go. First shot of the way is good. 9 in the quarter. And 11 overall. Second shot. Perfect. And it's a 29-28 score. Burns quickly down court. Hoffman throws it over the head of Thurn. Right in the hands of Barrett. Barrett almost threw it away. And let's see what we got. It looks like it's going to be last from Siebert. As goes out.
7.4 seconds remain as Pine Bluff looking to take the lead.
Hoffman. Rebound hauled in by Eklund, and we've completed one half of play with the Lady Hornets trailing the Lady Bronx. Burns 29, Pine Bluffs 28. We're back after a 2-minute timeout. A 2-minute timeout. You're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
Wisdom, expertise.
Larry Proietti for Cheyenne Pack and Ship. Remember, Jeff and his expert crew will make sure your package is prepared with the most professional care and will arrive to its destination on time. Cheyenne Pack and Ship offers many other specialty services as well, including private mailboxes, notary services, fax, email, copy services, and courier services. Big or small, they pack and ship it all. Cheyenne Pack and Ship at 3901 East Pershing Boulevard. Call for more information at 307-632-9600.
At the Cheyenne Regional Heart and Vascular Institute, you're welcomed with the warmth of a community hospital and cared for with help from the most advanced technology in the industry. With our full spectrum of in-house heart services and procedures, you can get the treatment you need, recover, and get right back out there, all while remaining close to home. Find out more at CheyenneRegional.org/heart.
In the 1960s, Bruce Lee said, "Be water, my friend." The meaning of that advice has been debated ever since. Here at First Tier Bank, we believe he meant that preserving your liquid assets in a high-yield money market account can get you a decent yield on your funds while maintaining your liquidity in choppy financial markets. We've got some of the best money market rates around, and we'd like to invite you to be water and make your liquid assets work for you. Stop by or call First Tier Bank today with 2 locations to serve you at 1508 Stillwater Avenue and 1800 Cary Avenue in downtown Cheyenne, or check us out at firsttierbanks.com. First Tier Banks, member FDIC. Visit Halliday Subaru in Cheyenne. At Halliday Subaru, you'll find one of the largest Subaru selections in Wyoming, always at low Halliday common sense prices, including the most popular Subaru models like Outback, Forester, and the Ascent. View lease and finance specials online at HallidaySubaru.com. Then visit Halliday Subaru, Westland Road, Motor City, Cheyenne. Experience the Halliday difference, the beginning of hassle-free driving.
Come see how the Halliday difference can make a big difference for you. The Halliday difference.
Hornets on the floor right now, getting in a little bit of shoot around. Nick, again, just a typical rivalry game. Hard fought here in the first half.
Thriller again, back and forth defenses, both stepping up, offense, some big-time moments, whether it's inside play again from behind the arc. Again, both teams absolutely playing with a lot on the line. Again, has that kind of playoff atmosphere. Again, full house here at the Shoot. Give credit to both teams playing and putting their hearts on this court. And again, for the Lady Bronx with a 1-point advantage. Again, both teams evenly matched up. I had a feeling it was going to be like this. And again, this is a contest that, let's see, when it comes down to the wire, who's got the ball last might come away with the win here this afternoon.
All right, let's take a look at some of the numbers here in the first half for the Lady Hornets. We'll go with them first. 13 in quarter number 1, 15 in quarter number 2 for their 28 points. and they're being led at the intermission. A couple of them. Jessica Hoffman has a half dozen, and a half dozen for Kelsey Beimer. Abby Gray, though, however, is the high scorer. She has 7 points. Couple of points by Reese Graves, but she's also in foul difficulty with 3. 2 points for McKenna Thurn, 2 points for Hattie Lurwick off the bench. She has a couple of fouls. Avery Sweeter has 3 points, and she also has a couple of fouls. So again, Graves along with Lurwick and Sweeter all with 3 fouls right now. Graves with 2, Sweeter and Lurwick. Let me rephrase that. Graves with 3, and Sweeter and Lurwick have 2. My goodness, it's a late day already. For the Lady Bronx, they scored 14 in quarter number 1, played even with the Lady Hornets in quarter number 2 with their 15 points. At the intermission, they are being led by Jordan Grease, and I have her unofficially, Nick, with 12 points. 2 points for Brooke Hansen, and for Savannah Kirkbride, she has 8. 2 points for Sadie Barrett, and a half dozen for DJ Coward. So again, that's the way we look here at the intermission with the Lady Hornets trailing Lady Bronx. 29-28.
Foul situation and fouls evenly called in that first half. Again, a few players both sides in that foul trouble. So again, we'll see how both teams kind of come out here in the second. Again, this has been a thriller, the Battle of Laramie County between Pine and Burns. Again, game 1 here of the girls' action. Still 16 minutes remain before we crown a winner here this afternoon. Again, it's so important as well for both of these teams. Again, regarding standings, as now we get into conference play, look towards that regional tournament coming up in the early part of March.
All right, 2-minute timeout. 2-minute timeout. You're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
For nearly 30 years, family-owned and operated Lennox Auto Body, along with the Auto Glass and Detail Center, has been serving our community with quality and customer satisfaction. It's a pretty simple drill. When you want it done right the first time, call Lennox Auto Body for an appointment at 307-634-6608. Lennox Auto Body at 1020 Dunn Avenue. And the Auto Glass and Detail Center. Remember, it's not clean until it's Lennox clean at 617 East Pershing Boulevard.
Lennox Auto Body. No shortcuts, no compromise.
Are you looking for a pharmacist who will actually take the time to talk to you? Then come to Medicap Pharmacy. We're dedicated to healthcare only, which means we'll fill your prescription quickly, and then we'll make time to listen, answer your questions, explain your prescriptions, and tell you about possible drug interactions.
Medicap Pharmacy. We'll always make time for you.
Medicap Pharmacy, 1947 Bluegrass Circle, next to Texas Roadhouse in Cheyenne. Or call 635-3712.
Meridian Trust Federal Credit Union is now offering a simple way to help make your money work for you. Meridian Trust will now pay 4% interest on their Max Rewards free checking accounts with balances up to $25,000 per month. Get all the details at mymeridiantrust.com or stop by your local Meridian Trust branch with 3 locations in Cheyenne. 4349 East Lincoln Way, 1602 East Prairie Avenue, and downtown at 2223 Warren Avenue. Right now is the perfect time to become a Meridian Trust member. Meridian Trust Federal Credit Union, where your deposits are safely insured by the NCUA. Be sure to stop in today.
If you own a home or property, you have at some time experienced a systems failure, always at the worst possible time. If that happens to you, just call Merritt Plumbing and Heating at 638-0749. Randy Merritt has over 35 years experience of plumbing and heating service. Merritt Plumbing and Heating and their entire crew have one mission: to provide homeowners and businesses throughout Southeast Wyoming with reliable, affordable, and honest services. For plumbing and heating, commit this name to memory: Merritt Plumbing and Heating. Online at merrittplumbingandheating.com.
Proietti along with Nick Proietti as we are doing the video live stream as well as the radio side. Last night radio side was okay. Video live stream had the vocal issue. We got that kind of meshed together. But here it's now on the radio side we're having a little bit of problems again with the Verizon signal out here in Burns. Again, winds are blowing. It's blustery out here tonight too. So again, We apologize on the
You're
radio
also
side right
doing
now.
a brick building, which again might play in a factor. Again, a big, at least kind of looks like a good old-fashioned barn. Again, hence the reason why it's called the Chute. But anyways, again, as we are at least for today's games, 1480 AM, 101.1 FM, 1480KRAE.com on the audio side. Video live streaming as we do on the 1480 KRAE YouTube channel. Go over there, give us a like on the video, subscribe to our channel. We appreciate that. Take an opportunity right now to thank our fine sports sponsors here on 1480 KRAE. I'd like to thank Meridian Trust Federal Credit Union, MHP LLP, Lennox Auto Body and the Auto Glass and Detail Center, Cheyenne Regional Medical Center, Halliday Motors, Platte Valley Bank, Merritt Plumbing and Heating, Cheyenne Neurological, Cheyenne Pack and Ship, Gill Window Company, Kia of Cheyenne, Wyman Department of Transportation, First Tier Bank, Burns Insurance Company, Fat Boys Tire and Auto, China Auto Repair and Service. Also, too, would like to thank United States Air Force Recruiting, Chick-fil-A across from Powersfield at Windmill and Del Range, Medicap Pharmacy, Pages Act Lane and Number One Properties, 2 doors down, and Taco John's, our scoreboard sponsor. We're right now, again, at halftime. It is Burns Lady Bronx up 29-28 over the Pine Bluffs Lady Hornets.
All right, so if I don't put my foot in my mouth this time, right now we see Brooke Hansen for the Lady Bronx. She's got 3 personal fouls. Cower has 2. Kirkbride has 2. For the Lady Hornets, Graves, that is, Reese Graves has 3. I don't know why I can't get this out. Reese Graves with 3, 2 for Hattie Laurie, and 2 for Avery Sweeter. You got to be kidding me. All right.
Eventually got there.
Huh?
Eventually you got there.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to be kidding me. I can't get my foot out of my mouth.
We got 16 minutes remaining here in this first contest, girls action. As again, both teams looking to get on the board, pick up a victory, especially an all-important conference win here in Class 2A.
Starting 5 on the floor for the Lady Hornets, who have the basketball in the corner on the far side as they are now going right to left across your radio as well as your video live stream. We're going to get a travel on Walling Bull as she tried to underhand it, flip it out to Gray, so the turnover will turn it back to the Lady Bronx. Grease along with Kirkbride, Eklund, Hansen, and Cower here to open up quarter number 3. So both starting 5 on the floor. Quarter number 20 on the near side. Over to inside. They try to get Kirkbride and then Gray wraps it up. Eklund sneaks in for the tie-up and ball out to the Bronx. It'll be Grease to trigger it in right of the cylinder on a bounce into Cower. Cower down low, knocked away by Gray and out. And it'll be back to the Lady Bronx.
And Bronx again still holding on to that 1-point advantage here.
Inbound to Cower. Inside they go to Kirkbride, who's tripped up in the lane. By whom? Hoffman. So Jessica Hoffman with her first personal.
Team's first call against the Lady Hornets.
It will be Grease again to Kirkbride. Kirkbride with the height advantage over Weimer. Puts it up and in. The junior gets the first hoop of quarter number 3. Weimer with the left hand. Terminates the dribble. Again, that is Kelsey Weimer. To Gray. Gray staying outside. Trying to work it into the corner. They do so. Walling Bowl turned away from it, and Graves throws it right into the waiting arms of Cower. Cower to Kirkbride. Down low, reverse. Good. So, makes it. Weimer into the near court. Left. Graves. Gray, ball away off the prize and knocked away by Eklund, so it will be out across the way to the Lady Hornets. Graves will bring it into Weimer.
And so far here in the start of the third quarter, it's all been Lady Bronx.
Yeah, Lady Hornets, I don't think they even had a shot up yet. Weimer will step back for the 3, can't get it to go. Had a wide open look as it will trickle out across the way out to the Lady Bronx. Nothing wrong with Weimer's shot. There was nobody on her.
Said it's a lot of one and done right now for Pine Bluffs. Lady Hornets.
That was their first one and done in the quarter. Gower. Harassed and by Grease across the way. On the wing, back on top. They go to Cower. Cower uses the big body, drives in, has it knocked away by Hoffman. Somehow, some way, Kirkbride comes away with it and drops it into the lap of Grease. And Grease pull up Jay good from short range. And Burns up to 7 now in their lead. 35-28. Another bad pass by Beimer trying to force it. Cower comes away with the turnover quickly to Ackland. Ackland to Kirkbride for 3. That won't go. Tracked down in the corner by Beimer. Beimer to Graves. Graves now to Hoffman. Hoffman over the timeline. They got a 3-on-2. Down low and just again. Hoffman's pass a little too long and high for Gray.
And we're going to have timeout called by the Lady Hornets.
5:21 to go here in third quarter. Burns 35, Pine 28. Back after this 30-second timeout. You're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
MHP is a certified public accounting and consulting firm located in Bow, Cheyenne, and Fort Collins, offering accounting, tax, and consulting services to businesses, not-for-profit, government, and individual clients. MHP takes pride in their commitment to providing close, personal attention to their clients. They also continue to invest time and resources in continuing education, state-of-the-art computer technology, and valuing their relationships with you. MHP is a proud supporter of local and UW athletics. MHP, 314 West 18th Street, or call 634-2151.
Welcome you back to Burns High School. We're having problems as we are continuing on with this Verizon situation on 1480 KRAE. Again, we are streaming, video live streaming on YouTube. We are bringing you the audio portion of the program for this afternoon, evening as well. So again, a couple of ways to catch us quickly as Cower misses their little pull-up jig. Last touch by Timer goes out, and it will be back to the Lady Bronx. Do a little give and go. Wrap. Be away. Off the glass, misses the bunny. Wow. Grease comes down with her long pass to Kirkbride and to Hanson, who finishes it off with the bucket. And the lead is now 9, 37-28. Quickly down the floor. Back to Beimer. Beimer now to Lord. Back to Beimer. Flat side. They'll cross it over to Gray. Gray looking for some help. Lord comes around on the wing. Down low to go to Walling Bull. Walling Bull on a bounce. And Grease and Hoffman. And to the Lady Hornets. 4:16 to go.
Lady Hornets put up a single point here in the quarter. Trailing by 9.
About to come. Gets it up to 1. A foul on Cat. That will be her third. In the South game where the Lady Fighting Bison were shut out in quarter number 2 by Cheyenne East. Walling Bull shot is no good. And then what we saw in that game, and the Lady Thunderbirds are going to make a lot of mistakes, there's no doubt about it. But again, they hardly were getting any shots up too. Barrett.
Those games last night against Giants South again running clock.
By Walling Bull. Don't try to do two words together. Don't do that at home, kids. And that is good.
So again, points on the board. Again, still scoreless here in the quarter.
Grease puts it on over the timeline. Quarter number 3. Grease on the angle, near side, gets it inside. Eklund gets just a little late. That will send. Quarter team. So it's a 9-0 run quarter for the Lady Bronx. Hoffman coming away with the rebound, bumped in the backcourt, and then tripped up by Grease. And picks up only her first foul.
Second call to Burns.
Of the Lady Bronx. Trying to get over the timeline, runs into the double team. Hoffman travels with it, stepped in front of her as right in her face. Eklund came in to add a little more defensive prowess, and she will travel with it. And that's been very tough here for the Lady Hornets in this third quarter. They have had very few shots up at all. And for the Lady, all these miscues, 3:35 to go in quarter 3. Here's 3 by Kirk Fry. Track down the you got a freshman in Lorick. You got a freshman in Burn. Sweeter is a freshman. Hoffman is a sophomore. Gray is the only senior on the floor right now.
Yeah, but the Lady, again, they graduated a lot last season.
We're going to get a grab right at center circle, and that is going to be right. That will be her third.
Her third, team's third whistle against the Lady Bronx. Stops the clock with 3:21 remaining here in the third.
Inbounds will come to Sweeter. Sweeter third, far side. Now on top. The reach in is the jump ball by Grease. And again, you're looking at Grease, who's a junior. She's been through the ranks, so she knows exactly what to do to sneak in and get that jump ball on the youngster. I hate to call a junior a wily veteran, but she's been there, did it, done it. Because again, in these schools, you come out and you play basketball as freshmen.
Well, again, give credit to what we saw last night with Cheyenne, freshman that gets 4 minutes.
Holy cow! Again, and Brown. Trio that Chicago Johnson forward here in the third quarter. Right. They put Grease right over to Barrett, and then a bounce to Eklund. Jump ball. Tying up with Kirkbride, and that will be out to the Lady Hornets. And one way, the fast one here. Here in the turn, gets it over to Gray. Peter inside off the glass, and good.
And that will be the first point of the quarter for the Lady Hornets.
The Towers out there right now with both Hoffman and Sweeter. In and out of the hands of Hanson. Luckily, she tracks it down on the side. So Avery showing her strength.
As we thought, I'm getting a lot of turns here in the quarter now. Burns.
Hoffman up one. and then she slows it down, steps back for the three. Well, shot foul late. I think it's going to be on Ackland. Ackland picks up her second.
Her second, team's four called against Lady Bronx.
So Avery Sweeter will be at line to 3 time. With 2:07 to go here in quarter number 3. No good. She is 1 of 3 from strike today.
3. 7.
Second shot on the way. That one is no good. Hits the front of the iron. So for the Lady Hornets, we don't want Avery Sweeter to get saddled with the hat trick. Got to hit one here. 1 out of 3. Shot on the way is no good. Hold everything.
I have a lane violation on
Sweeter.
Yeah, she kind of looks over to the bench going, "How was that me?"
She had a toenail over the stripe. 2:05 to go. 3. Grease caught up. Has to set it back out. And try to force it. And it's taken away. She tried to get it into Siebert, who's checked back in. Miana Siebert. On the wing, Lorick down low. They go to Avery. Away and will be knocked away, but off Sweeter. Wow. I'll tell you what, Grease really all over the floor for these Lady Bronx.
Lady Bronx team, again, very good.
1. Sweeter on the push on Hanson. Team's fourth.
Third quarter.
So Bowl will come back in, Hannah Walling Bowl. Grease to trigger it in, sends it back. It's tracked down by Hanson. You can do that. You can throw it in the court to the back after about 75 seconds to go. To Thurin. Thurin got traffic and with it. Around, but kept moving the pivot foot. So 70 seconds left to go.
As what has been kind of a low-scoring affair here in the third quarter. For Burns with only 9. It's been
and the Lady Hornets in this quarter. Down low to Grease. Sit back. Shot by Siebert is blocked. Gray comes away with it. Beimer. That's Kelsey Beimer. Fires to Gray, almost taken away by Siebert. Down low, they get it to Walling Bull. Walling Bull lobs it even lower. Hoffman kisses it off the window and good. Size advantage for Jessica Hoffman. Wow. They went from 3 feet to 1, and Hoffman finishes it off.
Lady against the Storm, again, only trailing by
and block. Be real honest, Nick. With 4 seconds to go.
Will be going again.
That will send Hanson to shoot a free throw. He is 1 for 2. For the Lady Bronx. Range shot by Work is no good. 3, Burns 39, Pine 32. Back after the 60-second timeout. You're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
Proud supporters of Cheyenne and community athletes Paige and Zach Lane with Number One Properties would like to wish all the high school and college athletes a successful year on the field and on the court. They have and will continue to support student athletes and are proud to be members of the Cheyenne community. Contact Paige and Zach if you want to sell or buy a home. A special thank you for referrals as well. From your friends at Number One Properties, Paige and Zach Lane. Call 307-214-0827.
Tired of choosing between finances and family time? Platte Valley Bank can help you take care of everything without missing anything. With our online and mobile banking, you can experience immediate access to check your account balance, pay bills, transfer money, and even create a budget. When life has you on the go, Platte Valley Bank makes it simple to take your banking with you. Platte Valley Bank, you belong here.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action for the Lady Hornets. Will be Walling Bowl Hoffman along with Gray, Kelsey Beimer, and Lorick. Grease along with Kirkbride, Hanson, Cower, and Eklund to open up quarter number 4. 7-point advantage for the Lady Bronx.
Could have been a lot. Lady Hornets survived that early onslaught by the Lady Bronx.
Grease's pass, tracked down the corner by Kirkbride, now to Cower. Cower and Beimer back out to Grease. Grease, far side over to Kirkbride. Again, attacking the zone to our right. Can't get inside. Now, quick call by Barry Ward. With 7:33 to go in the game, 39-32 in favor of the Lady Bronx. We're back. After a 30-second timeout, you're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
At Fat Boys Tire and Auto, our business is about more than just selling tires and fixing cars. We believe in faith, family, and community. The Fat Boys family has been serving Wyoming and Nebraska for over 50 years, and 3 generations later, our values have never changed. When you need tires or auto repairs, find the Fat Boys, and we'll treat you like family. Fat Boys Tire and Auto in Cheyenne, Laramie, Scottsbluff, and Wheatland. Get price quotes and schedule service at fatboystires.com.
Nick, you know, the Lady Hornets, again, a lot of youth on this team. And again, there's not a lot of veteran talent, but you can see this team, it's about a year away, maybe, or a couple before that it becomes that maturation process. Right now, they are Cower just get down low. That's 41-32. They just the mistakes are just too critical that they're making right now.
Well, the Lady Hornets again will have pretty graduation. Full team.
And to Cower, Cower to Grease, back to Cower, now to Grease. Down low, they try to get it into Cower, and she'll be fouled by Hoffman.
Her second, it'll be team 7th with Pine Bluffs. So again, it is shooting time. The remainder 7:01 here in this ball game.
Graves and Sweeter will check back in, both with 4 personal fouls. Cower at the line. Number 9. Shot on the way. And it is no good. Hoffman clearing the boards. In the backcourt. Gets double teamed immediately. Gives it off to Beimer. Beimer with the left hand. fires a missile down inside the lane. Hoffman tied up with who? Grease. Grease is that little gnat that just sneaks in and grabs the basketball.
As a jump ball, again, we'll have the arrow in favor of Lady Hornets.
And it will be Graves to Lurie. Sweeter now to Graves. Her long range three is no good. Hoffman comes out of the rebound. High off the window. It won't go. Rebound. Pulled down by Lurie. She fires it into the corner. And at least Beimer's there to pick it up. Graves back to Beimer. Now on top to Lurie. Time is not on the side right now of the Lady Hornets. Down low, they try to force it into Graves. Knocked away by Coward. And it will be out to the Lady Hornets as Lurie will step on out, and we will see Gray back in. Inbounds will come to Gray. Gray and Beimer, probably your best assets out there to go deep beyond the arc. Gray with the basketball. Graves pass, tipped by Grease, and tipped right back off the fingertips of Graves and out. So to the Lady Bronx.
Lady Bronx, who again have the 9-point advantage here. Look at the pickup win number 7.
Kirkbride looked like she was losing her balance and fired a howitzer shot over at Eklund, who could not come down with it, so it goes out on the side. Lady Hornets. Nice ball movement that time by Pine, as Gray will get the assist and Graves will finish it off. Easy bucket off the glass, 41-34. So don't count out the Lady Hornets just. Pull up Jay, that's good. And they're going to definitely have to start getting hands and faces. I think we're going to get a delay of game on the
Lady Bronx.
So they got their warning. Unlike last night with the South Boys, where they had 6 on the floor and the technical right away.
Technical again, Cheyenne South of by
Hoffman behind the reach-in by Kirkbride. She has picked up, Savannah has picked up her 4th.
Team's 5th called against the Lady Bronx. So again, Burns who have at least 1 foul to give.
Siebert comes back in. Semiana checks in. Beimer across the way, gets it into Sweeter. Lobs it down low, a hand in the face of Hoffman. Ball knocked away by the Lady Hornets. Excuse me, by the Lady Bronx. Ball into Hoffman. The board between Sweeter and Hanson will be adios Sweeter.
She'll pick up that 5th foul. That'll be team's 8th whistle against the Lady Hornets.
5 points for Sweeter and a 1 of 5 night from the free throw line. Lorick will head back in for Sweeter. They'll get a little smaller, and it will be Hanson line shooting 1 and hopefully the penalty. First shot is good.
Making now a 10-point advantage for Burns. And that marks the at least ties with the largest lead of the late afternoon.
Hanson with 7 points. And that's where she'll stay. Misses the second shot. Hoffman clears it away to Gray. Gray on a lead to Beimer with the left hand. Off the glass. And it trickles on in finally. Beimer now with 8. 5-minute mark on the Taco John scoreboard. It's 44-36. Hanson not even looking for the basketball. She was breaking down low and ran into, correct me if I'm wrong, I thought she ran into Sweeter. I guess Sweeter does not have 5. It was Graves who got the foul the last time. So a timeout has been called. My apologies to Sweeter. So Graves, we'll keep it here. Graves fouling out with only 4 points on the evening. I looked into where Hanson, who she bumped into, and I saw Sweeter and went, holy cow.
Well, either way, again, as it stands right now, 5 fouls for the Lady Bronx, 8 for Pine Bluffs. Again, Lady Bronx in bonus territory for the remainder 4:55 of this ball game. As again, you're tuning in to 1480 AM, 101.1 FM, 1480KRAE.com on the audio side. If you're live streaming as we do on the 1480 KRAE YouTube channel, give us a like and subscribe. We appreciate all that. Again, as we bring you high school basketball here for, again, the next couple of months, regional tournament, state tournament, again, as both in Class 4A happening up in Casper, Wyoming. So we got a thriller here as right now 8-point Lady Bronx, where, again, that start of the third is the big difference maker. That, again, the stone cold shooting for the Lady Hornets, again, might prove to be their demise, and again, a loss here in this ballgame.
It's funny you mentioned, too, as we get into the bulk of the season, our regionals Class 4A will be at Casper, Natrona, and they'll be in the state championships for the 1A, 2A at the Ford Center, as well as Sweet Erickson Gymnasium that same week. So there's going to be a lot of basketball going on in the city of Casper coming up here in the first weekend of March. Siebert down low to Grease. On top they go to Ackland, Hanson back on top to Cower. They can play keep away right now, hold everything at 3 in the key as they got Siebert, kind of parked it, left it on idle, and the official right there was winging it away. 1, 2, 3.
Another turnover by Lady Bronx.
And Siebert intercepts the inbound pass, gets it off to Grease. Grease from 17. That is good. I think that right now could possibly stick a fork.
As well as timeout call by Pine Bluffs.
In the Lady Hornets right now. 46-36, 4:17 to go. Yeah, I know there's a lot of time, but the Lady Hornets having a hard time getting the ball out of the backcourt. We'll be back after a 30-second timeout. You're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
17 years in the community and still striving to offer you the best value in a new vehicle. AJ Miller here for Kia of Cheyenne. Take a look at the new 2023 Kia Sorento. With the 2023 Kia Sorento, you have a choice of 3 models, 8 different trims, and 4 different all-weather drive modes. Some available features include 281 horsepower, 20-inch wheels, remote start, and climate control. Come into Kia of Cheyenne, call 775-0123 or go to KiaofCheyenne.com, and we'll make it easy.
To the shoot, Burns High School. Lady Bronx right now up by 10, in control. As the Lady Hornets get it over the timeline. Hoffman looking for some help. Cower interface, and it'll be a ball as Cower ties up with Hoffman, and it will be out to the Lady Bronx. That is another huge turnover.
Chance for Burns here, again with the 10-point advantage to add more. Pretty much put the nail in the coffin kind of moment here.
Under 4 minutes to go here in this contest. Grease. Ackland, turnaround jumper from 15. That won't go. Cleared away by Lurwick as she pulls it down. And, the Lady Bronx should be working on some clock. They get inside to Hoffman. Lost the handle momentarily. Gets it back, puts it up and in. Foul from behind by Cower. That will be her 4th. That is a huge foul right there for Barry Ward.
Count the basket is good for the Lady Hornets. Foul. Again, team 6 going against the Lady Bronx. Chance will be had 1.
But wouldn't you agree with me? I would think you would play a little more keep away.
Especially the benefit of no shot clock. Absolutely. Just use the perimeter.
So Kirkbride will come back for Siebert. Hoffman looking for the old-fashioned 3. She's got 10 on the evening. Shot on the way and banks it home. It's an easy way to get it when you can bank them home. 46-39, Grease.
Pine Bluffs with 1 timeout remaining. Burns with 2.
Trying to get inside, kicks it over the corner. Kirkbride for 3. She'll fire away, no good. Hoffman comes away with the board. I am just shocked that Burns is not even burning any clock, especially with a sizable lead of 7. Weimer sneaks by Cower, misses the shot, loose on the floor as Hanson comes away with it quickly on the lead pass down court. They get it to Kirkbride, Ackland, now to Cower. They stay outside. Kirkbride.
As it looks like now they'll play a little keep away here.
With 2:50 to go. No, driving inside is Cower and locked up by Hoffman for her third personal foul.
Ninth whistle going against Pine Bluffs. Stop the clock at 2:49 remaining here in the fourth. As you mentioned again, Burns and Lady Bronx with a 7-point advantage. They're looking to pick up their 7th victory here this season.
Gray will step on out. She has not been out in quite a while. Shot on the way by Cower is good. As DJ picks up point number 9 on the night. Second shot of the way, and cannot get into double figures. Beimer battling for the rebound, but Sis gets it as Kaylee Beimer comes away with it quickly to Kelsey. Kaylee and Kelsey, oh, by the way, are twins. Lorick looked like she got away with a walk. Gets it off to Kelsey. Now to Sweeter. Lorick trying to drive inside and is fouled. If that will be on Eklund. No, it's going to be on 0-0. It's going to be on Grease.
She'll pick up her second.
Yeah.
Team 7 called against Burns, so both teams in the bonus.
Lorick will be at the line to shoot 2. Hattie Lorick. First shot.
That's what you want if you're in Hornets right now. Free throw made. Stops. And as I mentioned, Lady Hornets with 1 timeout remaining.
Yeah. Second shot on the way is good. So, Lorick brings them within 6. For team off. Burns just does not know how to burn clocks.
Let's see if they can here.
Hanson to Cower as they get it to Grease, and they'll cross it over, and air ball launched by Eklund. Cower comes down the rebound, however, will be fouled by Hoffman. Again, why I'm not a coach.
That'll be another whistle going against the Lady Hornets. That'll be number 10 here in the half. Double bonus for the Lady Bronx.
So Cower will look for her 10th point again. She gets it this time.
And lead up to 7.
Gray will check back in. She will come in for Kaylee Biner.
And immediately after this contest, we'll have boys action, Pine versus Burns. Pine Bluffs, top 5 in the media poll, Lyle Preps.
Second shot is no good. Rebound hauled down by Hoffman. She pushes it down in a hurry with 2 minutes to go. That's good. And basically, she Red Sea. Nobody even stopped her when she got into the paint.
How about it now? A 5-point lead for Burns.
With $1:45 to go, far side. Eklund on a bounce. Kirkbride tied up with the Lurick jump ball, and who's it out to? It's going to be out to the Lady Hornets.
A chance here for Pine Bluffs in a big way.
So Beimer will come back. So Kaylee on the floor. You got Gray on the floor. So again, you got Hoffman as well down low. So either outside or down low, you can expect the Lady Hornets with 1:35 to go. Kelsey Beimer. There's one up, can't get it to go. Mistiming her jump was Hoffman. And bodies on the floor. It'll be a jump ball, and this time it'll be out to the Lady Bronx as Kirkbride and I do believe Lurick tied up. 1:26 to go. We've got a substitution. Siebert checks in for Eklund. And Hanson bring it into Grease. Again, trying to get the backcourt 10 count. Hanson, Grease. Grease pump fakes and fires a pass over to Kirkbride on the far side. Back to Grease in between the rings. Double team finds Kirkbride jumper from the baseline. That is no good, and Gray comes down the rebound with 64 seconds to go, and then throws an errant pass.
Ball out to Lady Bronx as we'll have a timeout on the Ward.
And again, I go. It's great that you got to do it, but you got to burn some. 1:03 left to go in the game. We'll be back after 30 seconds and watching high school hoops on 1480 KRAE.
Shake up how you wake up with a bolder breakfast at Taco John's. Hit snooze on the same old, and bite into crispy potato olays, bacon, and nacho cheese. It's always a good day for nacho cheese.
Get 2 meat and potato breakfast burritos for just $6, only at Taco John's.
Nick, I realize that there's an adrenaline flow when you're playing hoops out there, but also, too, you got the game only by 5. You want to take that basketball and burn as many seconds off as you can.
Well, again, compared to at least, again, teams we see today to last night, again, at Cheyenne South, again, you look at Chinese, both boys and girls, again, even though, again, those games were pretty lopsided in favor of the Thunderbirds, again, still as time came down, though, again, you saw them kind of hold that basketball and kill a lot of time, again, using that, again, no shot clock to their advantage.
Situation here, like I said, got to learn, you got the leads, and they're not nursing them at all. Finally, pump fake, top of the key, finds Siebert. Siebert on the angle, crosses it back over to Grease. Grease lobs it down low. Nice job by Kirkbride. She could have took it to the hole. She didn't do it. And she fired it back to Cower where she ties up with Hoffman, and it'll be out to the Lady Hornets as Beimer will come out. That'll be Kaylee Beimer. And coming back in is Thurn. Thurn in backcourt with under a minute to play. And Pine down by 5. They'll give it off to Lorick. Lorick away. Down low to Hoffman. Hoffman over Cower. Cower is now officially adios, and one more bounce for Hoffman. He's not in.
One more bounce, and this game would have been very interesting. It'll be the 8th whistle going against the Lady Bronx. Stop the clock, 41.1 seconds here to go.
Hoffman the line to shoot a pair. Again, that's good news. She puts a fluffer points for If she hits 2, then I my bear with 5.7 seconds to go. This game has gone really, really long. Matter of fact, we're going to be probably about a half hour late in getting the guys' game started. It's a quick 30-second timeout. Keep it here.
But I think plain and simple, that at least free throw shooting, give credit to Lady Bronx, really stepping up, got it done. And again, that at least back-to-back free throws made. Lady Bronx pretty much seals the deal that they will pick up the victory here in the Battle of Laramie County. Again, as both teams right now sit with no timeouts remaining.
Well, and for the Lady Hornets, that third quarter, first 3 minutes, the start of that quarter was absolutely horrid for the Lady Hornets. You saw the youth and inexperience.
Give credit to the Pine Bluffs. Again, they weathered the storm, through it, came back, made a nice charge. Again, they were just like
triggered in. She get into fire over the midcourt stripe. Takes a look at the clock. Fires from the air ball. Game 2. Score 52-48. Lady Bronx win over the Lady Hornets. We'll keep it here real quick as I will have a chance, and we're just waiting for the teams to get off the floor here. Let's take a look here. Lady Hornets, Greg, before called out, had 4 points. Who had 7 points in the first half, basically was shut out in the second half. For McKenna Thurn, she had 5, a big 3 late in the fourth quarter. Addie Lorick had 4 points. Weimer had 8 tonight in her work. For Hoffman, she had half a dozen. She ended up 15 points for Peter and for Hannah. For the Lady Bronx, 18 points for Jordan Reese. She was the leading scorer of both teams tonight. Brooke Hansen had herself about 7 points. Did a lot of her damage with free throws. Sarah Eklund had 3. 2 very important free throws right there. With a couple tonight, 10 points before she for DJ. 15, 10, and 13 for their 52 points this evening. And for Lady Hornets, they went 15-4, but 16 points in quarter number 4, and lost
to at least to my count 5 overall. I can pick up at least a lot here in Burns. Again, with a victory 7-9, pick up again their first conference victory. Again, take it down.
From
presentation.
Well, Bills. So with that being said, we are going to take a timeout. Let's do a 3-minute timeout, and we'll come back and we'll say thank you to our fine sponsors as well, and hopefully we'll get a chance to get some starting lineups for Game 2. It will be the Hornets and the Bronx in our nightcap. We're back after these words right here. You're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
Each of us comes with a different story, a different way of looking at the world. So whatever it is that makes you different will make all the difference. I'm General C.Q. Brown Jr. Come join us.
Suddenly it's all so clear with Gill Windows. Your home deserves the very best, that's what we give to you. to vinyl windows. No need to be confused. We manufacture in Wyoming. Build them all right here. 'Cause we know the climate. Suddenly it's all so clear with Gill windows.
Hey guys. He's not wearing anything.
What? Hi, I'd like to order a hot chocolate, please. What? Are you...
Don't fumble with your family dinner tonight. Score extra points at Two Doors Down. Two Doors Down is wired for football season and with a menu that won't penalize your pocketbook. Two Doors Down menu selections are perfect for the active family, from gourmet burgers and bottomless fries to soups and salads to the all-new platters and, of course, your favorite beverages. Tackle your family's cravings tonight at Two Doors Down, 118 East 17th Street. For full menu and specials, go to twodoorsdown.net. Two Doors Down, flippin' great burgers since 2009.
Wyoming owned and operated since 1971, Burns Insurance is Wyoming's right choice for your insurance needs. Burns Insurance is a trusted choice, full-service, independent insurance agency offering a full range of commercial, agricultural, and personal insurance products through many national and regional carriers. Let our friendly, experienced agents help you find the right product at the right price for your asset protection. Buy the policy, get the agent at Burns Insurance, your right choice. Find Burns Insurance on Facebook or at burnsia.com.
Thrilling fashion. Again, it was Burns pulling off the 52-48 victory in that ball game. Again, coming right down to the wire. So again, girls action in the books. Again, 52-48. Burns pick up their 7th victory overall. Again, their first in 2A conference play. Take this opportunity to thank our fine sports sponsors here on 1480 Federal Credit Union, MHP LLP, Lennox Auto Body, the Auto Glass and Detail Center, Shine Regional Medical Center, Holiday Motors, Platte Valley Bank, Merritt Plumbing and Heating, Shine Urological, Cheyenne Pack and Ship, Gill Window Company, Kia of Cheyenne, the Wyoming Department of Transportation, First Tier Bank, Burns Insurance Company, Fat Boys Tire and Auto, Shine Auto Repair and Service. Also, too, would like to thank United States Air Force Recruiting, Chick-fil-A across from Poundsville at Windmill and Dell Range, Medicap Pharmacy, Pages Act Lane, and Number One Property. Two Doors Down, and Taco John's, our scoreboard sponsor. We're again in game one, girls action. It was the Lady Bronx of Burns winning over Pine Bluffs Lady Hornets in the Battle of Laramie County. It was Burns winning 52-48 as now we get geared up for boys action. As again, we are a few minutes away as we'll get starting lineups and set up this action as again, it will be boys action. Pine Bluffs on the guys. The Hornets again defending 2A state champions from last season. They are the top 5. Bronx team that has had their struggles, but looking to pull off the upset, the sweep here in this battle again of Laramie County. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, as we'll set things up for the boys action after this timeout as you're listening to high school sports on 14 KRAE.
30 years of service and care for Cheyenne and the surrounding area continues at Cheyenne Auto Repair and Service. Hi, this is Larry Proietti for cars in downtown Cheyenne. This is the only place I take my vehicle for service, be it just an oil change, timing belt, checking on my heating and air conditioning unit, and even to replace a burnt-out brake light bulb or worn-out windshield wipers. John and his staff are there to take care of most minor repairs. John is even a TechNet professional. What does that mean to you? He's one of the best when it comes to servicing your car or truck. Check out TechNetProfessional.com today. Open Monday through Friday at 604 West Lincoln Way or call Shine Auto Repair and Service for an appointment at 632-0498. Chick-fil-A at Windmill and Dell Range across from Powers Field is a proud sponsor of our high school and LCCC student athletes. Chick-fil-A always offers 2 convenient drive-through lanes to pick up your order if you are on the go. Plus, they have an excellent dining room for the whole family. And remember to order ahead. Use the Chick-fil-A app on your phone. Stop into Chick-fil-A today, open Monday through Saturday, where you can enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Your home for the real chicken sandwich taste. Chick-fil-A, Windmill and Delrange.
Wisdom, expertise, compassion, qualities that are the foundation of Cheyenne Urological, with their experienced doctors and their highly trained staff providing top-quality treatment for prostate cancer, urinary tract infections, kidney stones, impotence, and incontinence. You can trust Cheyenne Urological to give you the highest quality urinary care. Now offering the latest in robotic surgery, call Cheyenne Urological at 635-4131. That's 635-4131.
Larry Proietti for Cheyenne Pack and Ship. Remember, Jeff and his expert crew will make sure your package is prepared with the most professional care and will arrive to its destination on time. Cheyenne Pack and Ship offers many other specialty services as well, including private mailboxes, notary services, fax, email, copy services, and courier services. Big or small, they pack and ship it all. Cheyenne Pack and Ship at 3901 East Pershing Boulevard. Call for more information at 307-632-9600.
5240. Yes. Side on for the
team to absolutely see, which again has not get it done. Again, in a few weeks, at least there in the beginning, at least part of March. Again, keep an eye out, see if the Lady Bronx can make that statement as again they the Class 3A, but see if they can make a charge and finally get back to that state tournament that is again at least elapsing for many a season here in Wyoming. About early into that girls contest, I'll remind folks that scores as we do have a few Cowboys in action. They were in the double A. Cowboys picking up the Mountain West Conference victory, defeating the CSU Rams in double A, 58-57. So congrats to Wyoming Cowboys getting out the side. Again, they finally pick up their first Mountain West Conference victory. NFL playoffs divisional round as we have two games ongoing today, two happening tomorrow. First contest that was a final earlier, live from Kansas City. The Kansas City Chiefs get a close one. The Jacksonville Jaguars 27-20. So the Kansas City Chiefs, the number one seed, again got the bye. We'll move on to the AFC game going on right now. Philadelphia, the Eagles leading 7-0 over the New York Giants. That is early in the first quarter out there in
We will be back shortly with our starting lineups as again who are ranked number 2 in the state. They are currently 12-2, and they will match up. Bronx coming off a loss last night versus loss as they lose to the Tigers. So here this season for the Hornets, and you mentioned this too when this is a veteran team that we're going to be mentioning.
Carryovers from that Class 29 football championship. Again, now part of 2A basketball. Again, all two. Again, they are defending 2A state champions from last year. A lot of in the brief show. Again, we've got the boys, Harrison, especially recently. Last one coming in 19.
Question is the height. They've got the consistent height. 100 Thompson at Pine Bluff. And I can look right here. pretty big for Class 2A ranks, and they're pretty consistent with 6-5-11. So look at the team on paper, you can understand why they're 12-2. The Bronx, however, a little smaller, and they lost with about 10 games this season.
Yeah.
So it's been a tough go so far for Curtis. The Bronxos, but they're competitive. They're a quick operation where they move up and down. They will remind us a lot of South today.
Well, again, hopefully it's not the South team we saw last night. There had 5-8, who again got that 40-point running clock against the Cheyenne. So again, hopefully it's the Cheyenne River contest again with the overtime. We saw that. Once again, heavy favoritism on the side of Pine Bluffs Hornets again for the right reasons. Again, 12-2, number 2 in Class 2A. Burns off of that tough spot. Again, the Pine Bluffs Hornets. Big target on the back, rightfully so. Again, defending 2A state champs.
And it's interesting. We go back to that East game last night, and one turning point, and the whole game went right. Fighting Bison, Constitution Technical. In the world, the officials did, and that was the knife right there in the heart for South, because he went off on a 20-0 run, game, set, match, toast for the sci-fi.
Yeah, again, now for action last night over at girls action, picking up victories against. Next Thursday, Story Gymnasium, Cheyenne East versus Cheyenne Central, the crosstown battle, the big one. Again, 4 teams all fighting for, again, state tournament opportunity, state champions, with the Cheyenne Birds back-to-back. Again, one as well. Have it live here on 1488, 1488KRAE.com. On the audio side and video live streaming as we do on the 1480 KRAE YouTube channel. We should have, Wednesday, ordered it earlier today, we should have our audio at least here for the stream. So again, hopefully that'll be it. So bear with us today for the pro show. KRAE dealing with again unit of yesterday. So bringing our broadcast.
You know, Tuesday, and we're going to be talking about high school sports. I will have some thoughts. I will have some opinions on what happened at South High as far as that basketball game is concerned, because there's going to be some blame, and I'm going to lay some blame out in that one, because how can you go from 26-23 and the next moment you're down 43-26?
Well, we have this opportunity again. A couple minutes still remain before the start of this ball game, as we still need starting lineups. Both fine. Again, we want to at least remind folks this one return. For today's KRAE special guest joining us at around 11 o'clock will be at least legislator Dan Swanson will be joining us again. Wyoming legislator in act bills at least city, so we will talk and zone again around 11 o'clock, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. happening live. KRAE reports again all news and policy affecting Cheyenne, Laramie County, and the state of Wyoming. And join us again this Monday. KRAE reports.
All right, well, let's get into the starting lineups before our next contest for Tyler Kinsey's Pine Bluffs Hornets. Again, ranked number 2, 12-2 on the year. In the backcourt will be Ryan Forster. He's a 5'10" senior. He'll be joined by Alex Sloan, who's a 5'10" senior. And there will be Colin Jessen. He's 6'4". He's a senior. And one wing will be Stu. He's 6'3" and a senior. And Dalton Schaefer, senior, also on the outside. So again, Fornstrom, Lurie, Sloan, Jessen, and Schaefer, all seniors for the Pine Bluffs Hornets. So look at your starting 5. It's a big group. For the Bronx, this is the way they are going to come out. In the back will be Cody Tasecki. He is a 5'9" senior. He'll be joined by Jared Allen, who's a 5'. Hey, he's senior. He'll be joined by Cooper Lake, 6 foot in the seat. it will be along with Allen, David, Haight, and Lakin. Again, veteran teams, all seniors, but again, height advantage going right now to the Pine Bluffs Hornets as they get ready to take the floor. Head coach of the Burns Broncs, oh, by the way, is Coach Curtis Suloff.
Yeah.
So
we've had the pleasure of speaking with him.
So again, the Broncs and the Hornets, they're getting ready to do battle here. This is our nightcap. Again, a game that should have tipped off at 6 o'clock, as we are now roughly we'll be about 40 minutes late on our opening tap here this evening. We'll be back with the opening tap. Let's talk about that. We'll be back after a 3-minute timeout. A 3-minute timeout you're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
At the Cheyenne Regional Heart and Vascular Institute, you're welcomed with the warmth of a community hospital and cared for with help from the most advanced technology in the industry. With our full spectrum of in-house heart services and procedures, you can get the treatment you need, recover, and get right back out there, all while remaining close to home. Find out more at CheyenneRegional.org/heart.
In the 1960s, Bruce Lee said, "Be water, my friend." The meaning of that advice has been debated ever since. Here at First Tier Bank, we believe he meant that preserving your liquid assets in a high-yield money market account can get you a decent yield on your funds while maintaining your liquidity in choppy financial markets. We've got some of the best money market rates around, and we'd like to invite you to be water and make your liquid assets work for you. Stop by or call First Tier Bank today with 2 locations to serve you at 1508 Stillwater Avenue and 1800 Cary Avenue in downtown Cheyenne, or check us out at firsttierbanks.com. First Tier Banks, member FDIC. Visit Halliday Subaru in Cheyenne. At Halliday Subaru, you'll find one of the largest Subaru selections in Wyoming, always at low Halliday common sense prices, including the most popular Subaru models like Outback, Forester, and the Ascent. View lease and finance specials online at HallidaySubaru.com. Then visit Halliday Subaru, Westland Road, Motor City, Cheyenne. Experience the Halliday difference, the beginning of hassle-free driving.
Come see how the Halliday difference can make a big difference for you. The Halliday difference.
For nearly 30 years, family-owned and operated Lennox Auto Body, along with the Auto Glass and Detail Center, has been serving our community with quality and customer satisfaction. It's a pretty simple drill. When you want it done right the first time, call Lennox Auto Body for an appointment at 307-634-6608. Lennox Auto Body at 1020 Dunn Avenue. And the Auto Glass and Detail Center. Remember, it's not clean until it's Lennox clean at 617 East Pershing Boulevard.
Lennox Auto Body. No shortcuts, no compromise.
Are you looking for a pharmacist who will actually take the time to talk to you? Then come to Medicap Pharmacy. We're dedicated to healthcare only, which means we'll fill your prescription quickly, and then we'll make time to listen, answer your questions, explain your prescriptions, and tell you about possible drug interactions.
Medicap Pharmacy. We'll always make time for you.
Medicap Pharmacy, 1947 Bluegrass Circle, next to Texas Roadhouse in Cheyenne. Or call 635-3712.
Meridian Trust Federal Credit Union is now offering a simple way to help make your money work for you. Meridian Trust will now pay 4% interest on their Max Rewards free checking accounts with balances up to $25,000 per month. Get all the details at mymeridiantrust.com or stop by your local Meridian Trust branch with 3 locations in Cheyenne. 4349 East Lincoln Way, 1602 East Prairie Avenue, and downtown at 2223 Warren Avenue. Right now is the perfect time to become a Meridian Trust member. Meridian Trust Federal Credit Union, where your deposits are safely insured by the NCUA. Be sure to stop in today.
Purple numerals and across the front for the Bronx. They will be in their home white. The orange black as it will say Bronx. And again, these two teams get to renew a classic I-80 rivalry, and I'm sure too for the Bronx, they're pretty happy down. Again, there's disgrace dropping in rank.
It was something that was completely out of Burns' decision. Or so as we speak. up and down of the classification, just realignment. Again, Burns, at least on the size-wise, again, dropped down to Class 2A. So, yes, again, I think for anything for both of these schools, both, again, fan base is very happy that, again, in Class 2A to battle against each other. As, again, here we go as we get geared up for boys action. Burns, Pine, 8-minute quarters here.
Hape along with, it looks like, Loring. We're going to jump center circle. Ball is up in the air. And bad flip by the official. So, first error by the official this evening.
We will
reset the clock.
Now we're ready for.
Let's try again. And this time it will be loose on the floor. Picked up by the Bronx. As Pisecki will give it off to Allen. On top to Carter David. David with the right hand wanting to get inside, then gives it off to Lakin. Lakin on a bounce. David outside, going right to left as they attack the zone to our left. Long range three launched by Hape. That is no good. Rebound hauled in by Lorick and caught up in traffic. Matter of fact, caught up in the looked like the heels of Lakin and will travel with it.
Ball will stay with Burns on this side of the court.
Pisecki into the corner. Hape can't find anybody. Takes it back out to David. David, far side to Lakin. Lakin in the corner. Again with Hape, Allen, Pisecki, and they're moving around Carter David.
Good defense here by Pine Bluffs.
Man-on-man defense, oh, by the way, too, right?
You're correct on that one. Again, it's a stingy man-on-man.
Allen,
just
David.
Allen. No movement inside.
Pisecki trying to get inside, can't get past Hornstrom with the left hand along the baseline, hold everything, a hip check on the block, and it will be on Hornstrom. Well, I'll tell you what, and you got some great speed out here. We've seen that from the football season, both sides of these two teams.
First foul going to get the Hornets here.
Inbounds will come to Hape. Down low, wide block from no. Schaefer blocking Cody Hape, but they're going to say body contact. So for Dalton, that will be his first personal.
Second team foul going against Pine. Two quick ones here to start out this ball game.
And that will send to the line. First shot is good.
As Burns will take the lead, up by one.
So 1-0 early lead. It took a minute and 15 seconds before anybody got a point on the board. David, knuckleballs number 2 through, and it's 2-0. So we'll see the Hornets on offense with Hornstrom. Gets a screen, down low, and Schaefer. Check out Loring. How about that? Loring again using that height advantage and kisses it off the window, draws the foul. The foul will be on Cooper Lakin.
Basket is good. First team foul call against the Bronx. Chance for the and one opportunity here for the Hornets.
Well, you got to be impressed with that first possession by the Hornets. They made it very quick and easy. And Lorick misses the free throw, and Sky for the rebound is Allen. Jared Allen, the former quarterback, to David. David, the Lakin, far side, now back on top to Allen. Hape in the corner to Pisecki near side. Pisecki drives along the baseline, gets by Sloan, off the hoop, good. That was a nice move there by Cody Pisecki.
That was aggressive, just side, lead back to Burns.
Hornstrom, as the Hornets trail, 4-2, gets a screen from Lorick. Down low again, Lorick off the window, and good. Boy, I'll tell you what, Hornstrom, good crisp pass, and Lorick with the easy bucket, 4-4 score. Turnover by the Bronx. Hornstrom gets away and throws it up and in over Allen.
Just as quick as that. Again, Pine Bluff's offense is so powerful.
Pisecki wanting to get down low. Lorick cuts him off. Far side against the Lakin. Lakin now to Allen on the wing on the far side. Pisecki. outside. Right now, Pine is not letting them have anything inside, down low. And nice job by Sloan. He got right in the face of Hape, altered his shot, and here comes the Hornets. Sloan is killing the Bronx right now.
8-4 advantage for Pine Bluffs.
Just like they were in football, Nick. Wow. And again, most of these guys are football players. Ball knocked away, taken away by Schaefer. One man to beat. He misses it. Following it up, though, is Fornstrom on the miss. And quickly, it's 10-4 in favor of the Hornets. 4:44 to go here in the first quarter. We're back after a 30-second timeout. You're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
If you own a home or property, you have at some time experienced a systems failure, always at the worst possible time. If that happens to you, just call Merritt Plumbing and Heating at 638-0749. Randy Merritt has over 35 years experience of plumbing and heating service. Merritt Plumbing and Heating and their entire crew have one mission: to provide homeowners and businesses throughout Southeast Wyoming with reliable, affordable, and honest services. For plumbing and heating, commit this name to memory: Merritt Plumbing and Heating. Online at merrittplumbingandheating.com.
The shoot as the Hornets have jumped out to a 10-4 lead. Hogan Allen's checked in. He's a 5'10" senior. Mason Medley, 6'3" sophomore in the backcourt, and bad pass taken away by Fornstrom. Schaefer, he'll lock, he'll load off the back of the iron. Tipped back by Fornstrom into the hands of Lorick. Schaefer down low. They get it to Jessen. His baseline jumper skims off the rim.
Understand and trying out which way he was going to go. Turnover.
Angel Chavez as well. He's a senior. It's the long-range three launched by the Hornets, and getting his own rebound and dumping it back in is Justin Lorick, who's checked in. He'll hit the tray. Lorick also checks in. 6'1". Ethan Moore has a for from him. Quickly to Schaefer. Hornstrom, 3:48 to go here in the period. Schaefer cleared away. Medley back to Hape. Now to Hogan. Medley. They move around out. Norris. Chavez back on top to Hogan. Hogan Allen. Down low, they get it to Chavez on the near side. They'll kick it back out to Medley. Moving it around. Hape.
But again, this Pine Bluff defense, again, just not allowing any.
There's nothing inside at all. Here's a long range three launch. No. Ball goes touched by the Bronx.
And this Hornet team, again, they are for real. They are, again, defending champs for a reason. To the hardwood.
Allen comes off the floor and replaced by Jared Allen. So Fornstrom walks it over the top under 3 minutes. And Medley now into the lineup for Slade at 6 foot. Here's a long range three. Launch for that by 8 to Chavez. Chavez on a bounce over to Medley. And pass almost taken away by Schaefer. Hape saves it into the hands of Chavez. Down low they go to Medley. Good. Lori comes away with the rebound into the hands of Fornstrom. Kick it over the corner to Schaefer. Back out. That'd be Justin Lorick. Stu Lorick also on the floor as well. This will be Justin Lord for 3. That one cleared away by Hape with about 2:10 to go.
Okay. Teams got some.
Man. The 3. Can't get it to go. Pump fake it, but I'm also going to move it as well and travel with it.
Corrected an 11-0 run in favor. Again, but both struggling here to get some offense going. Minute 47 remaining here in the first quarter.
Carter David, Piasecki come back in, also for Lakin. So 4 run, 4 I should say, with a $1.40.
Early on it was Burns Bronx, but it has been all Pine Bluffs.
Piasecki to Jared Allen. Allen, again, they're staying way outside, almost near center court. In the corner to Piasecki. Gets cut off by Schaefer. You can't get inside. That's one thing that you got to give the Hornets their due. They're denying the inside. This man-on-man defense is like glue. Chavez to Lakin. Far side of Piasecki. Piasecki wants to get inside, and Fordstrom right there to cut him off. Allen pump fakes from the outside, won't take the shot. Try to get it inside, knocked away by David, back into the hands of Allen. They'll kick it out to Chavez with the 3.
That'll end the offensive run by Pine. Big time 3 there for the Bronx.
It's been a long time since anybody scored.
Oh.
13-7, that is our score. Schaefer into the corner, Stu Lorick for 3. That one long as it skims off the back of the rim. Quickly into the hands of Lakin. Lakin to Piasecki with 41 seconds to go. Piasecki wanted to get inside. He's double teamed. Somebody's got to be open, and here he is. It's David. His jumper over the standard and out. Hit the back of the iron, went up and out.
A big defense battle on this end by the Pine Bluffs Hornets. One and done on the offensive side for the Hornets.
Slade at the point now.
Hornets still have the 6-point advantage.
Lorick in the corner. Schaefer. Fordstrom. Lorick from the baseline. How about that? What a great athletic shot there by Stu Lorick as he hits the bucket from about 10, fading away. Chavez with about 9 seconds to go on top. They go to David. David drives inside. Almost loses the handle. Double team. Lean in. Rejected by Stu Lorick. 2 seconds left. Fordstrom can't get the shot off. So after 1, it is Pine Bluffs 15. And Burns 7. We're back after a 60-second timeout. You're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
MHP is a certified public accounting and consulting firm located in Bow, Cheyenne, and Fort Collins, offering accounting, tax, and consulting services to businesses, not-for-profit, government, and individual clients. MHP takes pride in their commitment to providing close, personal attention to their clients. They also continue to invest time and resources in continuing education, state-of-the-art computer technology, and valuing their relationships with you. MHP is a proud supporter of local and UW athletics. MHP, 314 West 18th Street, or call 634-2151. Proud supporters of Cheyenne and community.
Welcome you back to Burns High School again. Our apologies on our side here with the connection that we're getting out of the YouTube. However, go to YouTube. We are doing the underneath as well.
Again, it's not the best. Drop off on that side as well too. Again, it's all been.
Picture looks great.
Yesterday, again, with us losing our audio mixer, which again ordered one, again should be here by Wednesday time. So again, bear with us on all technical issues as again we look to replace equipment.
I mean, all that equipment I bought when I first got in the business 48 years ago, you'd think it would last.
Well, again, that has been with us again through a lot for the past 6 seasons.
All right, it will be Pine Bluffs basketball to open up quarter number 2 with Karsten Freeberg, the freshman, now handling basketball as he'll send it on top. Ball knocked away from Jacob Slade by Jared Allen, and it will be out to the Hornets as they will load it up right in front of the Burns bench. Inbounds will come to Slade. Slade with Allen on him. Gets it over the timeline. Finds Sloan on the far side outside. Freeberg to Lurick. Lurick a fadeaway, and that would be Justin Lurick. Almost put back by Colin Jessen. Long lead pass down the floor, and a turnover by the Bronx as it's picked up by Freeberg, who will give it off to Sloan. Sloan pushes it over the timeline into the hands of Slade. Slade to Justin Lurick. Sloan over to Freeberg.
Both defenses, again, very impressive, and again, not allowing any easy entry inside.
Justin Lurick sends it back outside to Sloan. Sloan in the corner. Bad pass. A lot of passes there, and for naught. Quickly down court as Piasecki comes away with it, gives it off to Chavez. And in the corner, it's Lakin, who did not take the shot, looking for some help. He'll send it back out to Chavez for three. That went off the front of the iron. That is not close. And the rebound hauled in by Freeberg, and then down quickly to Jessen. Jessen, who has the height advantage, and he easily lays it off the window. He's the biggest cat out there right now, 6'4".
Making a 10-point advantage now for Pine Bluffs, their largest lead of the evening.
David hands it back to Lakin. Lakin on the far side. Again, Burns attacking the zone to our left in the near court. David, far side over to Chavez. They get it down low and over the back. It will be Jacob Slade for the personal foul. Again, as fast as they're moving, not too many fouls.
Third whistle going against the Pine Bluffs Hornets, even though they put it up for Burns up on the board.
So you got Stu Lurick, you've got Schaefer, and you also have Fornstrom coming back on. So watch things start to heat up now. The starting five on the floor for the Hornets. Hold everything. A whistle away from the basketball.
And that will be a foul called against the Bronx. They'll pick up their team's second.
That'll be on Piasecki with the
offsetting fouls essentially by both teams. Ball out to Pine Bluffs.
Illegal screen. So Fornstrom back at point for the Hornets. Crosses it over to Schaefer, near side, then back across the way over to Fornstrom. 5:35 on the Taco John scoreboard. Stu Lurick, who's checked back in. Fornstrom will take the three. Bang! And a Ryan Fornstrom trifecta makes it 20-7. As Burns has failed to score here in quarter number 2 thus far. David trying to drive on the baseline, double teamed and loses the handle of the basketball. Why? Ryan Fornstrom came in to help Alex Sloan, and David lost the handle.
It looked like Burns will call another timeout.
5:15 left to go until halftime. It is Pine 20, Burns 7 back. After this 30-second timeout, you're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
Proud supporters of Cheyenne and community athletes Paige and Zach Lane with Number One Properties would like to wish all the high school and college athletes a successful year on the field and on the court. They have and will continue to support student athletes and are proud to be members of the Cheyenne community. Contact Paige and Zach if you want to sell or buy a home. A special thank you for referrals as well. From your friends at Number One Properties, Paige and Zach Lane. Call 307-214-0827.
Where it is Burns trailing by 13. They're looking for the doubleheader sweep. The Gals won earlier. That was a close one with Pine Bluff 52-48. But this one here, the number 2 ranked Hornets, and you have to sit here, hey, as the announcer, and again, we're hoping for both teams, but I'm impressed with this Hornets team.
And they're number 2 in the state for a reason, Class 2A.
Backcourt pressure, and the Hornets break the pressure easily. Schaefer sends it back to Stu Lurick. Far side over into the hands of Fornstrom. Fornstrom, again at the point. Good vision on the court. Sloan in the corner. Back on top they go to Jessen. High pass down low. And we're going to get an offensive foul called on Lurick as he blew over Carter David.
Fourth whistle going against the Hornets. Ball out to Bronx on, again, what was an aggressive move on the inside. Thankfully, again, all players okay.
Yeah.
Clock stopped at 4:53 here to go before half.
Burns may be playing Class 2A football, but Burns plays 1A 9-man, and they hit just as hard, don't they?
You mean Pine plays the 1A?
Pine, excuse me. It's been a long night, trust me, Nick. To Lakin, bad pass, and nice save by Piasecki. Into the hands of David. David into the corner to Lakin. Lakin tried to force one to Haight down along the baseline on the near side, and it's knocked away. 20-7 our score, 4:27 mark of the quarter, and Burns has failed to score over the first 3:33. Inbounds will come to Allen. Allen has his pocket picked by Jessen. Jessen quickly to Wyatt Carter, who's checked in. He's 6'2". Now to Schaefer. Wyatt Carter came in for Sloan. Quickly to Fornstrom. Fornstrom using the body. Put it up and in. Holy cow. And he draws the foul.
Third whistle going against the Bronx. Count the baskets. A good chance for the and one. Make it now 22-7 advantage. The Hornets.
Fornstrom, a good, again, we saw him during the football season. Great set of hands, great speed, and you just saw that explosiveness to the bucket. And Jared Allen picking up the foul. And the shot is good for the old-fashioned three. A 16-point advantage and an 8-0 run here in the quarter. And that's right, no scoring thus far by the Bronx. Piasecki gets it off to Allen. Allen on a bounce, far side to David. Lakin looking for some help to Hape. Hape on the wing on the near side. On top they go to Piasecki. David, Allen on the wing on the far side. Again, staying outside the arc. They're not getting anything in the middle. Impressive. Piasecki with Fornstrom on him. Man-on-man defense again. Try to go down low. Bumping bodies that time. It was Wyatt Carter coming in to help, and getting free down low was Cody Hape. I checked that Cooper Lakin.
And again, will be an act of shooting.
They're looking for their first of the quarter. 3:32 left. First shot on the way is not even close. Wow, that hit
on the right side.
That hit only window.
On the right side of the glass. And that's just kind of how the offense has been going here so far this evening for Burns. It's been a bit of a struggle, and I gave credit to the Pine Bluffs defense.
So Jessen steps on out. Second shot is no good as well, and Stu Lurie hauls the rebound. Double teamed in the backcourt. Gets it over the timeline, and Fornstrom. Fornstrom in the corner to Justin Lurie, who's checked back in. Over to Carter. Carter, Justin Lurie in between the loops. Near side to Carter. Bad pass. Allen knocks it away and ends up with it. Pushes it down quickly into the hands of Carter David. David can't get it to go. A little long and strong ball. Wrestled for, and it will be last touch, I do believe, by Hape. Let's see who comes in now as Carter steps out, and it will be Jacob Slade, 6-footer, the sophomore. Again, the backcourt pressure applied by the Bronx. And another bad pass by Slade, trying to get it to Justin Lurie, knocked away by Carter David.
Ball will stay with the Hornets. 2:55 remaining before half.
5:05 elapsed in the quarter, and Burns has yet to score. How about a long pass by Lurie? Picked off. How about that?
INT.
Yeah. But Allen throws it right into the waiting arms of Fornstrom. Fornstrom drives inside, off the window. Can't get it to go. A little too much English. Allen comes away with it and pushes it up quickly to Piasecki. Piasecki trying to drive along the baseline, hold everything. The block will be on Slade. That will be his second.
Team 6 call against Pine Bluffs as fouls starting to mount up for Pine Bluffs here. Stop the clock at 2:38 here. 23-7 advantage.
5:22 of the elapsed in the quarter, and they have yet to score. I'm talking about the Bronx. Fadeaway, air ball by Hape. And Schaefer clears it away. Schaefer lead to Fornstrom and sent it to scorer's table. And again, the coaching staff from the Hornets say, calm down.
And Curtis Suloff, again, head coach for the Burns Bronx, doing the same thing for his team.
Piasecki into the near court on the far side. On a bounce to Allen. Allen trying to post up, has a shot. No, leaning on to him was Justin Lurick. So Lurick picks up the foul.
Seventh whistle now going against Bluffs, so that will be time now for the Burns Bronx.
So Jared Allen will be at the line to hopefully put something in the bucket. First shot of the way is good. So it took the Bronx 5 minutes, 46 seconds.
Again, trail big here to the Hornets.
Long range three, we apologize, don't know why we went back to the studios, but a long range three by Slade is no good. There is a loose ball foul, and it will be called on Lurick. I think it's shooting time, yeah.
It's
I'm
shooting
wondering why
time, that will be the 8th foul called against the Hornets. As right now, again, it is 25-9, advantage at least Pine Bluffs, a minute 38 to go.
So Slade launching one from the cheap seats, and not even close. Lurick again over the back, trying to get the rebound again, taking advantage of the height. He will step on out. Jessen will come back in, and it'll be 2 times for Cody Piasecki, who has 2 points. Now has 3. They have yet to get a hoop.
But again, right now, find themselves in gears finally. Again, 10 points on the board for the Burns Bronx.
3 of 5, 3 of 6 from the free throw line, and Piasecki comes crashing in after his own miss, and will pick up the foul, his second.
Team's 4th called against Burns.
1:37 left to go. It will be Justin Lurick to bring it in back. Put in play by the Bronx. They'll get into Forstrom. Forstrom beats the pressure easily over the timeline. We'll see that Forstrom kicks it over the corner. Slade again for the 3. That one skims off the rim. Jessen comes down the rebound as he outstretches Medley for that board. Here's Forstrom for 3. That one well off the mark. Tipped back by Lurick, but ends up in the hands of Hape. Hape lost his balance and walks with it.
As Burns wanted a foul call on that one, thought again it was a push. And we're going to have a warning called against Coach Suloff. Again, get a little chippy with the official. And I think it was, again, it seemed like a blown call there. So either way, you're going to turnover, ball out to Pine.
Sloan will come out, and the freshman Carson Freeberg will come back into play. Inbounds will come to Jessen. Jessen hands it off to Forstrom. Forstrom over to Jessen. Jessen using the big body and will draw the block. If that's on Piasecki, that'll be his 3rd.
Team's 5th called against Burns. As it will go against him, and he will pick up his 3rd foul. Stops the clock at 1:07.
So at the line, it will be Jessen to shoot a pair. He only has 2 points. First shot is no good.
A little long and strong on that one.
And this has been an interesting quarter for the Hornets. They've only put up 10.
But still have a 15-point advantage, though.
So
even with their struggles, they'll still have a large lead.
Jessen will get the free throw to go. And with that, Hornets now increase their lead 20-10. 65 seconds to go. Medley wants to get inside. That's cut off by Jessen. Then fires into a group, and it's taken away by Dalton Schaefer. Schaefer, reach-in foul by David. So Carter David picking up his first. It will be a shooting situation Schaefer will toe the mark.
Not a bad foul.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's not.
Yeah, again, that's the 6. That was when they could give up.
I was looking at the Pine number. Schaefer over to Fornstrom, under a minute to play, 45 seconds to be exact, and he'll get that one to fall in, as that one did about a 360 in the hoop. It is now 28-10. Allen. Jared Allen over to Chavez, who's checked back in. On the wing to Allen, far side. Back on top to go to Chavez. David. Chavez wide open there for a minute, and they couldn't get him the basketball. That was probably the only time I've ever seen anybody open underneath for the Bronx. Allen on the wing on the far side with about 10 seconds to go. Chavez at the clock, and he will control that last shot. Wanting to work on the freshman Freeberg. Fall away jumper. Can't get it to go. Horn after 2. The Hornets leading by the count of 28-10. We will be back after a 2-minute timeout. A 2-minute timeout you're listening to and watching high school on 1480 KRAE.
Tired of choosing? 17 years, and we're still striving to offer you the best value in a new vehicle. I'm AJ Miller here at Kia of Cheyenne. Come by and see the new 2023 Kia Sportage. 3 models and 7 trims available with powerful engine options, premium interiors, and on-demand tech features. Kia gives you more with an industry-leading warranty and roadside assistance from over 17,000 providers. Come into Kia of Cheyenne, call 775-0123 or go to kiaofcheyenne.com and we'll make it easy.
With 6 crunchy beef tacos plus a pound of potato olays, our 6-pack in a pound is perfect for date night, movie night, 1,000-piece puzzle night, camping, tailgates, or any day that ends in Y.
Get $2 off the 6-pack in a pound, only from Taco John's.
Each of us comes with a different story, a different way of looking at the world. So whatever it is that makes you different will make all the difference. I'm General C.Q. Brown Jr. Come join us.
Suddenly it's all so clear with Gill Windows. Your home deserves the very best, that's what we give to you. When it comes to vinyl windows, no need to be confused. We manufacture in Wyoming, build them all right here. 'Cause we know the climate, suddenly it's all so clear with Gill Windows.
Part in the second quarter, Nick, for the Bronx. They went 3 of 6 from the free throw line to score their only point, so no buckets. As a matter of fact, they have a 3 by Chavez, they got a 2 by Piasecki, and the rest of them all been free throws.
Plain and simple, what I say is give credit to Pine Bluffs on the defensive side. We alluded to it early on in this contest. Again, that man-on-man coverage, again, not allowing anything on the inside. Again, they are daring Burns to shoot from distance, which, again, that's what they're having to do. Nothing has fallen. So, again, Pine really getting it done on the defense. Again, just basically, again, allowing no easy entry. On the offensive side, Pine, again, had a strong start, especially in that first quarter. Second quarter, again, a bit of a struggle. But, again, they had that issue trying to get off that schneid, get some offensive points going in that second quarter. Still, though, again, there was no answer back by Burns. And right now, again, for the Pine Bluffs Hornets, 18-point advantage for them at halftime.
Well, the thing you can see, too, is that the younger guys are not meshing with the veterans that are out there. And, again, when you got that starting 5 out there, and again, it's a very impressive starting 5 when you look at it's Fornstrom, Stu Lorick, Alex Sloan, Colin Jessen, and Dalton Schaefer. I mean, again, these guys almost seem to know where everybody's at on the floor at all the time. And then, again, you bring in some of the younger guys, and, I'm going to throw it out there, Jacob Slade, Justin Lorick. Even though they have played valuable minutes throughout the course of the year, you can see that it loses a step. And again, I think that back. Apologize. Out here as we are 25 minutes away from Cheyenne, Wyoming, and can't even get a decent signal out of here. So,
again, you're in a large kind of barn-looking building to get a lot of brick. Again, where
we have no bars on Verizon, Nick. That tells you something here in the barn.
Tells you something that there's alternatives to look at. But either way, again, as we're here in the chute, again, at least packed barn house, so to speak. Again, a lot of fans in attendance for this Laramie County battle. Again, at least cheering on both Pine and Burns. As we allude to, again, here we are at half. Pine Bluffs with the 28-10 advantage over the Burns Bronx. But again, give credit in that first half for the Pine Bluffs Hornets. Again, offense strong early on in that first quarter. Again, kind of fell at least a little bit down in the second. Defense, though, that's kind of the key factor. Again, both quarters for the Pine Bluffs Hornets really stepped it up in a big way, again, allowing no entry. And again, for the Burns Bronx, defense, give them credit as well, too. Again, really stepped up in that second quarter.
All right, let's take a look at some of the first half numbers for the Hornets. Again, 15 quarter one, 13 in quarter number two, 3 points off the bench for Justin Lorwick. Ryan Fornstrom had a good first half for the Hornets. He has 14 points in the locker room. Stu Lorwick has a half dozen. Colin Jessen has 3, and Dalton Schaefer has 2 for their 28 points. Bronx, it's going to be a very quick scoring log with only 10 points in the books. It is Cody Piasecki with 3. Looking at Carter David, he has 2 points for Jared Allen, 3 points for Angel Chavez. Boom, that's it. From the free throw line, you look at the Bronx, that's where they've had half of their points. They are 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Foul difficulty, Piasecki has 3 fouls. Slade has 2. Stu Lorwick has 2 for the Hornets. So that's where we stand here at the intermission. Again, it is the Hornets leading 28-10, conference opener for Pine, and for the Bronx, they're trying to snap a loss that they got dealt last night against the Los Tigers in conference play. So, again, the task seems to get ever bigger in this Class 2A ranks. We're back after a 2-minute timeout. You're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
Fat Boys Tire and Auto.
When you need tires or auto repairs, find the Fat Boys. The Fat Boys family has been serving Wyoming and Nebraska for over 50 years, and we offer your family the best selection and service in the region with expert advice and quality work done right the first time. Get price quotes and schedule service at fatboystires.com.
Before you go flat, you better go fat. Fat Boys Tire and Auto.
Hey guys. He's not wearing anything.
What? Hi, I'd like to order a hot chocolate, please. What? Are you...
Don't fumble with your family dinner tonight. Score extra points at Two Doors Down. Two Doors Down is wired for football season and with a menu that won't penalize your pocketbook. Two Doors Down menu selections are perfect for the active family, from gourmet burgers and bottomless fries to soups and salads to the all-new platters and, of course, your favorite beverages. Tackle your family's cravings tonight at Two Doors Down, 118 East 17th Street. For full menu and specials, go to twodoorsdown.net. Two Doors Down, flippin' great burgers since 2009.
Wyoming owned and operated since 1971, Burns Insurance is Wyoming's right choice for your insurance needs. Burns Insurance is a trusted choice, full-service, independent insurance agency offering a full range of commercial, agricultural, and personal insurance products through many national and regional carriers. Let our friendly, experienced agents help you find the right product at the right price for your asset protection. Buy the policy, get the agent at Burns Insurance, your right choice. Find Burns Insurance on Facebook or at burnsia.com.
It is the Bronx and the Hornets with the Hornets leading 28-10. We're about ready for quarter number 3. We got any other updates score-wise?
Not on hand right now. Again, last check was Philadelphia Eagles winning over the New York Giants in that divisional round. Kansas City Chiefs winning a close one by 7 points over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Again, Cowboys winning against the CSU Rams in AA by a point, 58-57. Again, the Cowboys picking up their first Mountain West Conference victory this afternoon.
Starting 5 for the Hornets and starting 5 for the Bronx. As we open up quarter number 3, it will be Bronx basketball across the way. As the Bronx now will be going left to right across your radio and your video live stream. As Lakin will get it in to Piasecki to Jared Allen. Allen on the far side. On top they go to David. Being guarded by Schaefer. Piasecki. Outside the arc. On the far side. Now tries to drive in on Sloan and will draw the whistle. Just got one quick step on Sloan, but he didn't commit the foul. The foul will be on Jessen.
First team foul going against the Hornets.
That'll send Piasecki to the line to shoot 2. First shot is good.
Makes it now 28-11 advantage Pine Bluffs.
Second shot. And that one is good as well. So the first points of the quarter belong to the Bronx as Fornstrom will bring it on down. To Schaefer on the near side. They get it down low to Lurk. He'll kick it back out to Schaefer. Now to Jessen on top. Fornstrom along the baseline. Kick it back out to Schaefer. Schaefer on the near side. Dumps it into the corner. Long range 3 by Fornstrom. Bang! And Ryan Fornstrom with the tray. 31-12 our score. Piasecki on top. Has to hand it back to David. To Hape. They get it down low to David. He tries to spin around move. Can't get inside and hold everything. Travels with it. Good job by Jessen. Jessen just basically cut off the baseline.
Turnover by the Burns Bronx. Ball out to the Pine Bluffs Hornets. 6:50 to go here in the third. And 31-12 advantage Pine Bluffs. It's been all the Hornets ever since kind of a few minutes into the first quarter.
Fornstrom to Schaefer. Now to Lurk. A little give and go. Unfortunately, Allen stepped in front of it. Lost his balance. Picked up by Jessen. Jessen to Fornstrom, who misses the 3. And then it will head on a bounds as it skimmed off the rim. Schaefer closest to it. Couldn't save it. 6:25 to go on the Taco John scoreboard. Got to make sure we can't have any dead air. Confuse our engineer back at the house there. So I don't know how much. I don't know what he's hearing back there. That what our interference is tonight. Sloan, Schaefer, and Schaefer hitting the trifecta. Holy cow!
As Pine coming out strong here in the third. A couple 3-pointers already on the board.
Under 6 minutes to go here in the quarter. How about Piasecki sneaking by Sloan, and he will put it off the glass and good. It's 34-14. Inside Fornstrom, continuation foul. He'll get the bucket with the left hand, and he will draw the foul on Jared Allen, his second.
That's Coach Suloff not too happy with that call. They can count the basket. It is good. Chance for the and one opportunity.
And Suloff already has one warning. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You are correct. Again, got a bench warning earlier for arguing at least the missed call there in the second quarter.
36-14, that's our count right now. And the free throw is no good. And in the backcourt, stealing the basketball is Lorick. He'll get one off to Sloan. Sloan now to Fornstrom. Fornstrom, boy, he's got an open lane. He gets a screen from Jessen. Lean in off the glass, can't get it to go. I thought he was going to take that left side instead of going the right side. Hape will come down with a rebound. Quickly to Piasecki. Now Lakin for the long-range 3. That's good. How about a rarity there, a bucket by the Bronx, and they will ask for the timeout. 5:15 to go, third quarter, Taco John scoreboard. 36-17 in favor of Pine Bluffs. Back after this 30-second timeout on 1480 KRAE.
30 years of service and care for Cheyenne and the surrounding area continues at Cheyenne Auto Repair and Service. Hi, this is Larry Proietti for cars in downtown Cheyenne. This is the only place I take my vehicle for service, be it just an oil change, timing belt, checking on my heating and air conditioning unit, and even to replace a burnt-out brake light bulb or worn-out windshield wipers. John and his staff are there to take care of most minor repairs. John is even a TechNet professional. What does that mean to you? He's one of the best when it comes to servicing your car or truck. Check out TechNetProfessional.com today. Open Monday through Friday at 604 West Lincoln Way or call Cheyenne Auto Repair and Service for an appointment at 632-0498.
Welcome you back to the Shoot, home of the Burns Broncs. Lady Broncs did their part. They won earlier this evening, 52-48. It's a late night here in Bronx as that ladies game went about 30 to 45 minutes later than we got this one started. And they also had to show some semifinal action from volleyball before the start of this game. Dalton Schaefer across the way after the timeout hits a big tray. He's got two already here in the quarter. And then backcourt steal. Lorick off the glass. Good.
How about a 5-point quick play there by the Hornets?
My goodness. This Pine Bluff team, again, that starting five out there is dangerous. Fornstrom blocks Schaefer blocks Allen's shot. Here's a long-range three by Medley. That won't go. Pulled down by Fornstrom. Fornstrom drops it behind his back into the hands of Schaefer. Had a great look at it, couldn't get it to go. Medley will come down with the rebound, Mason Medley, as he will bring it up with 4:20 left to go here in quarter number 3 in the Taco John scoreboard. Haight, Lakin, now back down low to Medley. Medley with the right hand, can't get it to go. Following it, though, and has a perfect look at it, was Haight. Jessen comes away with it quickly to Schaefer. Schaefer off the glass, good. And you can see that these guys are not, they'll look at you at the corner of their eye, and they'll still go to the hole with it. Wow, this is an impressive group here, 43-17.
Hornets again with unbelievable speed, getting down again, those fast break opportunities.
Hape to Lakin, down low they go to Allen. Allen double teamed and will pull it from the baseline, little two-footer, good.
Nice little answer back there by the Broncs. Still trail 43-19 in this ball game.
4 points for Allen and a 24-point advantage for Pine Bluffs. Justin Lorick, who's checked back in to Fornstrom. Fornstrom with a running right hand, rims out, but there to put it back up and into Stu Lorick.
Here comes the offensive just power of Pine Bluffs Hornets.
45-19. Medley with the right hand took an extra step, got away with that one, and into the hands of Carter David. David over to Hape. Hape now to Lakin. Lakin near center court to Allen. Allen working on the younger Lorick, Justin Lorick. He's double teamed on the baseline. Over to Medley. Medley on the wing on the near side. Has to send it back out on top to Hape. David. 2:44 left to go here in the period. David wants to drive along the baseline. Stop. Pop. Can't. He gets it to go. Looked like it was going to burp out. David with his first hoop. And quickly down court, here come the Hornets. Schaefer along the baseline. Kicks it out to Justin Lorick for three. That won't go, and we're going to get a loose ball foul. It's going to be on Jessen.
He'll pick up the foul. Team second whistle gets the Hornets here in the second half. Jessen will pick up his second.
Chavez will come back in. Also for the Hornets, we'll see Jacob Slade. Jessen will come on out.
Clock stopped here at 2:24 remaining here in the third quarter. Again, 45-21 advantage Pine Bluffs. Pine Bluffs 12-2, number 2 ranked team in Class 2A.
For Burns, they've at least put up 11 points here in the quarter. We're going to get an offensive foul on Piasecki, who bowls over Schaefer, and that's not good news for Coach Sula.
Second whistle going to get the Broncs here.
And that will bring back in Ethan Norris. He's going to have to come in for Piasecki.
As he'll pick up his fourth foul.
2:15 left to go here in the quarter. Schaefer along with Fornstrom in the backcourt. And the Fornstrom just passes by Allen. Dumps it back to Schaefer. Step back for the three. Off the front of the iron. No good. Cleared away by Jared Allen. 2-minute mark on the Taco John scoreboard. As he brings it over the timeline. Hands it over to Angel Chavez. Chavez Well, his pass almost picked off, but Hape will get the pass. Missed the shot from 3. Chavez uses the body, leans in, and kisses it off the glass. Nice job by Angel. And quickly down the floor, and a block from behind, and the ball will stay with the Hornets. 1:39 to go.
Hornets with that long, strong, just down court pass. It's worked for him a few times there. Again, had to wait on that pass.
Fornstrom into Slade. Schaefer. Freeberg, who's checked in. Fornstrom in the corner. They'll go to Slade for 3. That one is an air ball. And he'll hear a little bit of it. Chavez with a $122. Trying to get inside. Stop, pop from 16. Fade away. Can't get it to go. Rebound into the hands of Freeberg. And he'll drop it back to Fornstrom. Fornstrom to Lorick for 3. That one is no good.
That's Pine Bluffs on the arc right now against Stone Cold. They had some hot ones early on in the quarter.
Now you got 3 junior Hornets and 2 veterans out there. And we're going to get a travel inside, and that's going to be on Medley as he was as he leaned back, tried to turn around, and did all that by moving his feet. 45-23.
22-point lead for the Pine Bluffs Hornets.
So Schaefer and Fornstrom have been out there the whole shift. And Fornstrom, check that, Schaefer takes it inside, finger rolls one up, can't get it to go, but draws the foul.
Third whistle going against the Bronx. Stop the clock, 43.7 seconds remain here in the third.
I think that might be on Medley.
You're correct, as he'll pick up his first foul.
Schaefer at the line to shoot 2. First shot is good. And it's kind of interesting about this team, the Hornets. They can score bunches in a hurry, and then they kind of lull you to sleep.
And again, that's why they are defending 2A state champs, looking to repeat.
Schaefer hits 1 out of 2 to make it 46-23. Chavez in between the loops, far side, over to Norris. Norris from the baseline will draw the foul on the jumper.
Third whistle going against the Hornets here in the second half.
This will be on Slade. Slade's third.
Burns Bronx had a lead in this contest, but it was early on, back when it was 4-2 advantage Burns. And again, ever since, it's been all Pine.
The lefty, Norris, misses on the front side of the 2. Back in is David as he checks in. I do believe, I think I see Hape also has checked back in. Second shot of the way by the southpaw off the front of the iron, no good. And cleared away by Slade quickly into the hands of Schaefer. Schaefer fires it over in the corner. That is Freeberg for 3. That won't go. Rimmed out right into the hands of Hape. To Allen. Allen trying to get past Schaefer. Has his pocket picked by Fornstrom. Fornstrom with 12.5 seconds to go to Schaefer. Schaefer, no looker, misses it off the glass. And a rebound pulled down by Fornstrom, and he's kind of like bear hugged by Medley.
Fourth whistle going against the Bronx. Ball out to the Hornets with 7.3 seconds remaining as they're looking to add more to their large lead.
So Norris will check on out. Lakin back in. Inbounds will come to Lorick. Now to Fornstrom. Fornstrom with 3 seconds to go leans in with the right hand, draws the foul on Hape. Wow.
Fifth whistle going against the Bronx. Stops the clock with 0.9 seconds here in the third.
Fornstrom here in the quarter.
And again, that was an act of shooting, so free throws upcoming.
He has 7 points on a missed free throw. First shot on the way is good.
How about a 24-point lead now for Pine Bluffs as they're looking to pick up win number 13 on the season.
How about 20 points for Fornstrom unofficially by my count? How about 21 now? With 0.9 seconds to go, Allen launches one that hits a window. Luckily, that didn't break. After 3, it is the Hornets 48, Bronx 23. We're back after the 60-second timeout. You're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
Chick-fil-A at Windmill and Del Range across from
Wisdom, expertise, compassion, qualities that are the foundation of Cheyenne Urological, with their experienced doctors and their highly trained staff providing top quality treatment for prostate cancer, urinary tract infections, kidney stones, impotence, and incontinence. You can trust Cheyenne Urological to give you the highest quality urinary care. Now offering the latest in robotic surgery, call Cheyenne Urological at 635-4131. That's 635-4131.
Larry Proietti for Cheyenne Pack and Ship. Remember, Jeff and his expert crew will make sure your package is prepared with the most professional care and will arrive to its destination on time. Cheyenne Pack and Ship offers many other specialty services as well, including private mailboxes, notary services, fax, email, copy services, and courier services. Big or small, they pack and ship it all. Cheyenne Pack and Ship at 3901 East Pershing Boulevard. Call for more information at 307-632-9600.
Welcome you back. It is quarter number 4, and it's out to Pine Bluffs leading by 25. Nick Jessen lobs it down low, and it'll be picked off underneath by Cooper Lakin. Lakin's pass to Hape knocked about 8 rows up, because I think that's only what we got here, about 8 rows, by Jessen.
We give kudos again, students, parents, fans, all showing up here for this battle of Laramie County.
Chavez has checked in. We also mentioned that Nathan Pace has checked in. He's a 6-footer and a junior. Far side, it is Lakin. Lakin to David. David back to Chavez. Now to David. David runs right into Wyatt Carter, and Carter and Jessen bump into David. I think it's going to be Jessen who picks up his 3rd foul.
Team's 4th called against Pine Bluffs.
Inbounds will come to Chavez. He'll lock load for 3. Air ball. Rebound hauled in by Sean Schmidl. We remember him from football. So we're going to see a lot of different balances out there. Pace misses, and the rebound put back in by Jessen.
Lead extends to 27 now for Pine Bluffs.
50-23. Allen on the far side had a straddle that he didn't step out. Chavez over to Carter David as they stay outside on the near side. Far side over to Chavez. Lobs one into the corner to Lakin. Down low they go to David. David better get out of there. He's going to get 3 in the key, and 3 in the key, as I called it.
Another turnover call against the Bronx. The Pine Bluffs Hornets right now well on pace to pick up their 13th victory. Again, a more important conference win.
So coming on out are 3, and back in will be Sloan, Fornstrom, and Schaefer.
The victory against the Burns Bronx here for the Pine Bluffs Hornets again will put them in first place in the 2A Southeast quadrant.
Jessen quickly to Stu Lorick. Lorick with Chavez to beat and will draw the foul on Angel.
As now we see the slowdown happening with fouls called. 16th foul going against the Bronx there in the act of shooting.
And Lorick knew he was going to be hit, and Chavez again did not undercut him.
Yeah, might as well just drive out the basket, which he did.
So Stu Lorick will be at the line shooting 2. First shot, flank off the back of the iron.
And again, this Pine Bluffs Hornets team where, again, we talk about, gave them high praise in the football season, give them even higher praise here in basketball, what they're able to do.
Second shot is good, and it's a 51-23 count.
This class that's so talented, again, already has a state football championship, looking for another state basketball championship.
Allen trying to get inside, has to throw it back out, almost taken away. Grab, I think it's going to be Lorick on the grab of the arm of Hape. You know, the thing is, too, Nick, and I will say this, in whether it upsets Pine Bluff fans, they're good 1 through 5. They may be good maybe 1 through a couple kids off the bench, but they don't have a lot of depth. You got a lot of kids on there, but I don't think you got quality minutes of depth.
That's 35 and +2, though. Again, extremely dangerous out there on the court, though. And again, they kind of hang their hat high on that.
51-23 our score. David sends it back to Allen. Over to Sloan. Check that in the corner to Chavez with Sloan guarding him. Near side. Chavez, his pass knocked away from Allen, but luckily into the hands of Carter David. Long possession here for the Bronx.
Which is hurting Burns again. If they want to get back in this contest, they got to get quick to the offense.
And they're down by 28 points. David wanting to get inside over Schaefer. Fade away, can't get it to go. Rebound hauled down by Fornstrom. Fornstrom pushes it down quickly for the Hornets to Schaefer. Lock and look for three. Bang! And another tray for Dalton Schaefer. Holy cow.
How about a 31-point lead now for Pine Bluffs? Again, 40 is that mark for a running clock.
54-23. Don't think we'll see the running clock portion of the program.
And we saw it back-to-back last night against Cheyenne South.
I just don't see that happening.
Cheyenne East again winning handily. The Lady Thunderbirds and Thunderbirds at Fighting Bison Gymnasium.
Allen bumped into by Jessen. Jessen not too happy with the call, but also too went body to body with Allen. And Allen will head to the line to shoot a pair.
6 whistle going against the Hornets. Both teams with 6 fouls here in the second half.
So, let's take a look here at Jared Allen at the free throw line. He has 4 points on the night, looking for point number 5, and that's a go.
It's a now 54-24 advantage Pine Bluffs. Timeout situation right now. Pine Bluffs with a full complement of all 5 remaining if they so choose. Burns with only 2 if they choose to use any in the remaining 4:44 here in the fourth quarter.
We'll see Medley back in along with Piasecki. Piasecki with 4 fouls.
Gotta love four's wild here.
Second shot also is good, and we will see Norris back in for Allen. So Allen perfect at free throw line, 4-4.
29-point lead now for the Hornets.
Bornstrom in the backcourt, and again walks it over the timeline.
Yeah, fine, and no real rush.
I wonder if that throws off their game a little bit if they're not in a rush. Schaefer lobbed one down low for Jessen and a little too much for him. Jessen inside, gets by David, and he gets called for the walk. That one, a little suspect on that call, but the official down low called it.
We'll get him with the turnover.
54-25. Hard to see for me up here, but he had a better look at it than myself. Piasecki to Norris, in and out of his hands. He'll pick it back up with the left hand, trying to get around the arc on the far side. Hands it over to Lakin. Lakin drops it in the lap of Norris. Norris now to Medley. Medley has the ball knocked away, taken away by Stu Lorick. Rolls into Fornstrom's hands. In the corner to Schaefer, far side. Schaefer with the left hand being held, I think, by Medley.
7th whistle going against Burns. That'll put Pine in the bonus for the remainder of this ball game as
Dalton Schaefer will toe the mark. Schaefer with 2 points. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say clock stopped at 3:43 here.
First shot on the way by Schaefer is good. He had 2 points in the first half, has exploded here in the second half for 13, so give him 15 unofficially for the Hornets.
Lead back up to 30.
Second shot also is good, and we'll see
the bench get cleared.
Yeah, the troops coming in. We'll see Slade. We'll see Justin Lorick. We'll see Pace back on the floor, and also Sean Schmidl. Again, Schmidl, a 6-footer, sophomore. And they will match up against the Bronx with 3:40 to go. 6:25 score. Piasecki on a bounce over to Lakin. Lakin's pass over everybody's head, but saved by Norris as he bangs into the padding. And he throws it right in the hands of Justin Lorick. Lorick on the far side to Freeberg. Carson Freeberg back in. Now to Schmidl. Schmidl over to Slade. Slade drops it back to Justin Lorick for three. Bang! So Justin Lorick with a pair of trays makes it 59-25. Lakin, Medley, David on the far side, hold everything, a whistle away. Timeout called with 2:56 to go. And where Nick mentioned, again, it's a 40-point advantage. We'll keep it here. If it's a 40-point advantage, we go into the running clock, and I'm thinking Coach Suloff doesn't want that to go into that type of situation here in the closing 2:56.
Yeah, 2:56 again, 59-25 advantage. Pine Bluffs. Give credit to the Hornets again. We knew they were a for real team. Kind of gave them the edge in this contest to come away with a victory. Well, again, they're doing it so far in an impressive fashion. Both aspects of the ball. Again, offense, defense. I am more impressed with their defense. And again, just allowing nothing easy, nothing inside for this Burns Bronx team. Basically tearing them to shoot from outside. Basically earning them to get at least the points on the board. Again, Pine Bluffs picking up their 13th victory, or at least on pace to. This team, keep an eye out in Class 2A. They have a legitimate shot of repeating that state champs.
Well, and you look at the names of Dalton Schaefer, Ryan Forster, and Stu Lorick. You know what? They delivered, just like they did in the football season. They are a top flight operation. Again, that starting five, pretty doggone good. Like I said, 1 through 7, they're pretty good. And again, if they can get 8 through 10, which they like to put on the floor, then they're going to be almost unstoppable. Freeberg in the corner for three. Misses. Rebound pulled down by Schmidl, and he will get it to go up and in. Lead now is 36. Down low is Piasecki. His little leaner in for the bucket as he got it off the window and good. 61-27. Pace over the timeline into the hands of Lorick. Again, Justin Lorick. Freeberg, far side, now into the hands of Slade between the rings. Schmidl on top to Lorick for three. That one off the back of the iron. Knocked away out of the hands of Lakin into the hands of Freeberg, and he will throw up a little 8-footer. Good. 63-27, 2 minutes to go.
Magic number is 4 points now for that running clock.
Norris to Medley. Medley kicks it over in the corner to Lakin. Lakin drives inside, and you saw it as well as I do, and I think Lorick might have an argument, but he's not the one that's called for the foul because Lorick had all ball, but Schmidl had body.
7th whistle going against Pine Bluffs. Both teams with a bonus. Clock stops at 1:48.
Lakin at the line to shoot 2. Cooper has 1 tray in tonight's game. He's 0 for 3 from the free throw line.
Pine Bluffs again with the victory at 13-2 overall. Again, more importantly, again, picking up a conference win.
Second shot is missed as well. Hogan Allen has checked back in for the final 1:45. Lorick wanting to drive inside, and a bunch of hands knocking the ball out. Looked like it probably went off Piasecki. We'll see back into the lineup Wyatt Carter, and Chavez will come in. Pace will come on out. Inbounds to Lorick. Slade. Now Freeberg. On a bounce out to Slade as they keep it outside and burn some clock. Lorick hands it off to Schmidl. Schmidl in the corner to Freeberg, far side. Tried to lob it down low, and it's picked off and taken away by Medley. Medley puts on the brakes, sends it back out to Piasecki. He misses the long-range tray, and Schmidl comes down the rebound as we got a minute to play. To Lorick.
So you have Pine just holds on to the basketball, which again slow things down right now.
I'm sure they've been in quite a few of those. Carter, a little give and go in the lane to Freeberg off the glass. Good.
Now about a 38-point lead right now for the Hornets.
65-27.
Again, Burns with the early lead as we'll get a timeout. The final timeout called by Coach Suloff.
is just a sub timeout. And getting into the ball game is Hunter Munson. He's a 5'7" freshman, as he will get to see some action. Hey, you know what? 2 points in the quarter for Pine. Wow.
You mean Burns?
I mean for Burns, yeah. Unbelievable.
As I say, it has all been Pine here in the fourth.
Here's a long-range three. That is no good. Launched by Norris. It goes out of bounds. Saved by Munson. Into the hands of Norris. Chavez. He wants to get inside. He'll step back for the tray. That's off the front of the iron. No good. Off the arms of Lurie. And the grab of the arm of, I think that was, correct me if I'm wrong, Medley trying to get inside. He was grabbed by, we're going to give that to 21, so that would be Freeberg.
As he'll pick up his first foul. Team's eighth whistle against the Hornets.
So at the line, shooting two, Mason Medley, are shooting one and penalty, can't get it to go. And now Pine doesn't even have to get out of the backcourt because there was 9.7 seconds to go. And the final score, Hornets win 65-27. Oh my, they actually punished the Bronx 65-27 on the Bronx home court as the number 2 rated Hornets, again, sending a message to the state in the Class 2A ranks that you got to keep an eye on us. Their first conference win of the season. So a split for Burns and Pine Bluffs. Burns ladies win earlier, 52-48 in the nightcap. The Hornets crushed the Bronx 65-27. We'll wrap things up here after a 2-minute timeout. A 2-minute timeout you're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
At the Cheyenne Regional Heart and Vascular...
In the 1960s, Bruce Lee said, "Be water, my friend." The meaning of that advice has been debated ever since. Here at First Tier Bank, we believe he meant that preserving your liquid assets in a high-yield money market account can get you a decent yield on your funds while maintaining your liquidity in choppy financial markets. We've got some of the best money market rates around, and we'd like to invite you to be water and make your liquid assets work for you. Stop by or call First Tier Bank today with 2 locations to serve you at 1508 Stillwater Avenue and 1800 Cary Avenue in downtown Cheyenne, or check us out at firsttierbanks.com. First Tier Banks, member FDIC. Visit Halliday Subaru in Cheyenne. At Halliday Subaru, you'll find one of the largest Subaru selections in Wyoming, always at low Halliday common sense prices, including the most popular Subaru models like Outback, Forester, and the Ascent. View lease and finance specials online at HallidaySubaru.com. Then visit Halliday Subaru, Westland Road, Motor City, Cheyenne. Experience the Halliday difference, the beginning of hassle-free driving.
Come see how the Halliday difference can make a big difference for you. The Halliday difference.
For nearly 30 years, family-owned and operated Lennox Auto Body, along with the Auto Glass and Detail Center, has been serving our community with quality and customer satisfaction. It's a pretty simple drill. When you want it done right the first time, call Lennox Auto Body for an appointment at 307-634-6608. Lennox Auto Body at 1020 Dunn Avenue. And the Auto Glass and Detail Center. Remember, it's not clean until it's Lennox clean at 617 East Pershing Boulevard.
Lennox Auto Body. No shortcuts, no compromise.
Larry Proietti along with Nick Proietti get ready to wrap things up here. Double dip with and again the I-80 portion of the program delivered for the ladies 52-48, but in the guys side this Hornet team too strong. And again, when I read off their top 5, you'll understand that there's not many teams that are going to beat this Hornets team. Again, we know that Lingle's good. We know that Lusk is good.
Yeah.
But what I like about the Hornets, what I saw there, especially that starting 5 group, Nick, they're not fancy. They're just hard-nosed. They're very savvy on the court.
Yeah, again, it's something that I think the benefit of, again, for this Pine Bluffs Hornets team, again, you got a lot of familiar faces, names that, again, are part of that football program that, again, know each other very well, know, again, what their capabilities, know their talents are. Again, transitioning over to at least the hardwood in a phenomenal way. Again, I think that's what makes them dangerous is that, again, football state champions transitioning over to basketball. And, again, it's a seamless just transition and flow that everyone knows each other. And, again, yeah, it's not fancy. It's just kind of good old-fashioned hard-nosed, come at you, again, strong defense, high-powered offense, just basketball put up by the Pine Bluffs Hornets, who, again, sit right now 13-2, and, again, rightfully so, as they are proving why they're one of the best teams here in Class 2A.
You know, we stick our nose in the 4A because that's, you know, with Central, East, and South. We have a good feel. We know that the East is pretty decent in Class 4A. Let's be real honest. This 2A division, both West and East, you flip a coin. You know, Pine might be number 2 in the state right now. There's about 5 teams that could walk away with this championship.
What we saw here tonight, though, against Burns, though, I feel comfortable to say that Pine is, again, if not the best team in Class 2A. I think they've proven it so far. And, again, looking to repeat as champs. This tonight was an impressive feat. I give credit to the Pine Bluffs Hornets. Again, the thing that really stood out for me is defense. Burns had nothing. They could not find anything open on the inside. They were dared to shoot from long range, which, again, they did, had struggles. But Pine, if they play that way, especially on the defensive side, they're going to win majority of their ball games, which, again, as of right now, they won 13 out of 15.
Well, let's talk about defense for Pine. Let's give you the Burns numbers tonight. They scored 7 in quarter number 1, 3 in quarter number 2. Their big quarter was 15 in quarter number 3. Came back with only 2 in the fourth quarter. Leading the way was Cody Piasecki. He had 9 points, a half dozen for Jared Allen, 5 points for Angel Chavez off the bench, 4 points for Carter David, and 3 points for Cooper Lakin. Bang, zoom, done, toast, history. For the Hornets, they scored 15 in quarter number 1, 13 quarter number 2, 20 in quarter number 3, 17 in the fourth quarter, and they had 3 in double digits. Ryan Fornstrom led the way with 21 points, 16 points for Dalton Schaefer, Stu Lurick with 11 points, a half dozen for Justin Lurick off the bench, 5 points for Colin Jessen, 4 points for Karsten Freeberg off the bench, and 2 points for Sean Schmidl. That was off the bench as well. So, and then so again, that wraps up the scoring there for their 65 points. But again, an impressive Burns team.
Yeah.
I do think they need to shore up that depth a little bit more. I think, 1 through 7, they're pretty solid.
I think you talk about Pine very quickly on that one, at least with 1 through 7. But Pine, as we're alluding to, again, they got some strong starters. Again, a couple off the bench. Kind of similar, I guess, what we equate to Shine East on the boys, again, with the Thunderbirds, where, again, that first 7 for Rusty Horsley, or at least, for Rusty Horsley, again, is pretty strong. But outside of that, again, they got to find some additional bench play to help them out, get back in that state tournament, or at least state title game on the Class 4A rank. So, again, I'd equate Pine to Shine East. Pine with a victory, as I alluded to, 13-2 overall. Again, getting the conference victory for Burns with a loss, 4-11. And, again, a conference loss. Again, with this being a Southeast 2A Class, at least, division battle, again, Battle of Laramie County.
All right, East Central. That's when we will next broadcast out of Historic Story Gymnasium, and we will be doing that Thursday evening.
Should be 6 and 7:30, yes.
So, again, head on out, watch it. We'll video live stream it for you. We'll also be live on the radio with our Word's Eye View. Again, do join us. Both Nick and myself.
Audio, hopefully, again, we'll get figured out on the radio side. Again, we'll have the new unit in for the YouTube side, so, again, bear with us. As, again, we had the issue last night with our unit going out, so, again, we're at least on pace to get a new one by Wednesday, hopefully afternoon.
All right, we want to thank some fine sponsors here before we head on out. Meridian Trust Federal Credit Union, MHP, LLP, Lennox Auto Body and the Auto Glass and Detail Center, Cheyenne Regional Medical Center, Halliday Motors, Platte Valley Bank, Merritt Plumbing, Heating, Cheyenne Urological, Cheyenne Package Ship, the Gill Window Company, Key of Cheyenne, Wyoming Department of Transportation, First Year Bank, Burns Insurance Company, Fat Boys Tire and Auto, Cheyenne Auto Repair and Service, Chick-fil-A and Windmill and Del Range, the United States Air Force Recruiting, Two Doors Down, Medicap Pharmacy, Page and Zach Lane at number 1 Properties, and Taco John's, our scoreboard sponsor. Game 1, 52-48 in favor of the Lady Bronx. Game 2, it was the Pine Bluff Hornets, the number 2 rated state Pine Bluff Hornet team, winning 65-27 over the Burns Bronx. So for Nick Proietti, Lanny Daces back at the KRAE Studios, I'm Larry Proietti.